Would you like me to wait?
Recording now. Here we go.
Okay. So we went to go interview the vendors to figure out where the mom went. They gave us some kind of helpful information, some like, we met a really gossipy egg vendor, I believe she was. She was hilarious. Porus found a candied apple along the way and very well and with a lot of good intention, gave it to a weasel creature, and then it turned into this clearly chaotic, evil, awful thing that Sarlin has adopted and has tried to eat Porus already, but that's skipping ahead. Let's see. I think we went to go interview the boyfriend because he was very suspicious, and he was suspicious, and it was a very threatening interview that we tried to smooth over. It wasn't successfully smoothed over. We went to his apartment. I think there was something that happened in between, but I can't remember. And he's dating someone else. So there's like a full-on second relationship. He's roommates with another person and girl. Like there's just like, it's a whole different like family dynamic kind of thing. And he wasn't home at the time. I think we split the party and Porus stayed behind trying to like keep watch for him. But then the other three found him at the daughter's place and confronted him not actually about, which I was very surprised about him having a girlfriend. That has not been brought up to the other woman yet, the young lady, but I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. But he went back to his apartment and began packing. Gerard and Benchois we split in threes at that point. Gerard and Benchois went to a boat and sunk it. Successfully without
it. We just unmoored it.
Oh, that's what it was. They unmoored it, and nobody knew that they did it.
Away.
Yes, and then
rules, very crafty, yeah.
Sarlin did find Porus, but at this time we're kind of just waiting to see when Gerard and Benchois get back before confronting the boyfriend further, because Porus did get a little antsy and entangled him and managed to escape before also potentially being eaten. So
boiling broth too, but you got
boiling broth.
That, yes.
I just got it was a lot. There was a lot that happened.
There was a lot.
Could I attempt to parrot the most important points back?
Yes.
We are seeking the lost mother.
Yes.
Of a girl,
Marcy.
and I remember meeting her at like the creepy bar with
the skull.
That's right.
Yeah, the skull. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. We're hunting for her. We've tracked down her boyfriend, who is suspect.
He is,
and we are.
Cheers.
He is a two-timer.
He's cheating on her. It's gross.
Okay. We have evidence. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there was some really nice interrogation section when you guys are talking to him, and Gerard kept bringing up the elephants in the room because he is into elephants, and that was pretty funny.
Yes, that was so great.
Okay. And so we are currently in the process of trying to lock him down, and in doing so, the Chaos Boys, have released a ship.
Why did you all unmoor this ship again?
So I snuck on board to see if we could find evidence of the mom, and there's no one on board. There was a locked door into the hold, but there were a lot of either oars or a accoutrement for rowing the ship, and a ship of this size would need a lot of labor, and the fact that we keep on getting recruited at suspiciously liberal rates leads me to believe that they lure people onto the ship and then basically enslave them as labor. And so I unmoored it knowing that it wouldn't get far. The authorities would, corral it and put it back in place, and then hopefully do an investigation on the ship. And in the course of so doing, find the people that I suspect are down below.
That was actually pretty great.
And Benoit faked his own death to aid in the unmooring of the ship.
Yes, there's a half-orc captain and either a dwarf or a gnome or some sort of smaller gentleman that is about to discover something, but we don't know what.
Right, I just popped that in. You got the half-orc first mate there, along with a gnome guy who's reading a book, looks like some kind of wizard or something. And yeah.
Sorry, I'm still missing somehow the connection to the ship. Between the mother
is where the boyfriend works.
Yes.
And so we went there to find him originally, and then he also referred us back to there offering us a job at
Which you
very
suspect
good
to be a
rate.
slaving operation. Okay, cool.
Yes.
And to probably, well, maybe support that. You had the first mate there who was trying to offer Benchois a free passage to recover from his angst, which he was demonstrating in spades at that moment. And that's a pretty good summary, guys. So yeah, I popped a picture of the first mate and the little gnome guy down in there. Also the many-eyed weasel demon picture down there too, so you can
Yes.
take a look at that little interesting thing. Yeah, fun stuff. So we start off with one of two spots. They've just been discovered that the ship has been unmoored, and Gerard was probably responsible. He just hoof, boom, boom, on the decks, and the orc woman, captain, well, first mate turned around, sees him. The gnome says basically something's afoot. Benchois is down there, kind of spazzing out, fake heart attack. And yeah. Meanwhile, you've also got Porus and Sarlin, who's just arrived with Porus, I believe. Porus, I think you're still in spider form. I'm not sure, but I think you're still in spider form. I don't remember.
I changed out of it to avoid being eaten by the weasel creature.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's another long story. But anyway, yeah. So Porus is Porus.
It
He's
wants my
there.
soul, so
It does.
watch out for that one.
People have different tastes. It's okay. You're a
I
vegetarian.
did
He's
forbid
not.
it. It would have stopped, for the record.
I wasn't gonna try and test that.
I mean, it's not totally on board, but it did stop.
It was interesting. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So you guys are right outside that apartment. Nixie was the one who was thinking fast, tried to douse you with the soup broth that was boiling, and you had the other two, the cat girl and the big blue-skinned barbarian Goliath kind of guy, who were in the background being very amorous, and then that all kind of action happened, and that's pretty much where we're starting. So, which group wants to go first? And may you all survive.
I say boat group because they had some cliffhangers there, and we're kind of waiting on them.
Boat group it is. I think you both have cliffhangers, but here we go. Boat crew. That sounds more appropriate. Right. Boat crew gets to go first. So, the spotlight is on you. You've just had the orc first mate turn, look at you guys, and just as wondering, she's taken the attention off of Benchois and is looking at Gerard as he's just finished hopping out there. She didn't really see you directly coming from there, just heard the thump thump, turned and looked, because I think you had a really good roll last time, too, for that. So she sees you there, and the boat is starting to move off. So she's trying to put two and two together at that moment. She takes two hesitant steps toward you, her hands on her blade, nods to you. Like, what ship are you with?
I'm not with the ship. I come from the mountains. Good gracious, what have you done with my friend? He was fine when I left him here 5 minutes ago.
I raise my hand up and I say, and just make random noises.
We must get you to an inn. There's some soup just there. I investigated on your recommendation. Fine accommodations for now. Come, we must get you some rest. And I will extend my hand to attempt to help you back up.
Okay, so you're walking right
Yeah.
next to her because you're standing basically just a few feet away from Benchois. And the
Yeah, his
gnome
hand is up,
there.
and I will come grab his hand and attempt to raise him.
Gotcha.
I clutch my chest as I rise.
The first mate seeing the boat slowly, like a few inches at a time, just slip away into the waters.
Yeah. I'm not,
And she's gonna
again, I'm
notice.
from the mountains. Should I be doing that?
She looks at you and just casually says, No, it shouldn't. And she's just glaring at you. She's gonna snarls and curses like a sailor and basically kind of says, Help here! And just kind of, she's gonna take a running leap to try to jump onto the boat. Let's see what she gets. Okay. So she made it. She hangs onto the side, grabs on the rope, swings a bit, scurries up, so she's now on the boat. Now the gnome guy is like, oh heavens, holds up his book and just starts kind of waddling over there. He can't make that jump. He just can't. So he's like, what am I going to do now? And she kind of laughs. As you got your book, you'll think of something. But I'm going to get things in order again. And she starts going over, presumably looking for ropes or something. What are you guys doing?
So he took the book with him.
He is taking the book with him. He's still on the docks. The boat's now about like 5 feet into the water, we'll say.
Is there like a dockmaster or some sort of a port authority?
There are
that
some
could,
people who, there are some people who've taken notice. You would know a hell of a lot more than I would about this.
Ooh, and actually,
But-
can I step in here to declare where Ramaris is in this scene?
Yeah, please. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Whenever you want to jump at either
that-
scene,
no,
you
no,
can
no,
jump
that-
into.
Absolutely, you don't need to apologize. That was the moment. I think so. I think Ramaris in this city. His bird Thyra has gotten antsy, and so he's probably been away for most of these charades, supporting her as she spends some hours out in nature doing some hunting. And I think he's back and is kind of positioned. He's been tracking his own brother, basically, to try and figure out what the heck is going on in this scene. And so I would like to actually have him up on some rooftops nearby with Thyra patrolling, basically able to warn Gerard if there's anything that I don't think he's seeing.
You got it. You're up on a warehouse rooftop. Some sailors are going and loading up barrels and stuff like that, and you can just see everything from this vantage point. So you're fine. Thyra is just kind of floating around in the sky. So yeah, however you want to play it. And you can be pretty much as close as you want.
So yeah, just kind of keeping an eye out as like an early warning system if anybody seems to be like mobilizing against Gerard that he's not noticing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. You guys interrupt whenever you want to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, go ahead.
I will run to the nearest person who looks like they're in charge or has some authority over the port.
Gotcha.
And I will let them know that we have a ship that has gone astray, and that it will need to be, restrained before it does damage to other ships or to the port.
We'll bump into two dock hands. So the first ones basically they're the closest ones there. They say, hell, okay, yeah, we'll get it. And they start. Probably, I have no clue what to do in this case. Probably first thing would be to get some ropes, try to throw it there and pull it back, I'm assuming. So they're going to start working on that. They call some more people over. So you're starting to get a bit of a crowd here. Some people are just watching it. Come on. Remy, go for it.
I think that I would like to have Thyra use her bold distraction feature. So I will spend a hope. That's her experience. So I'll spend a hope to use that experience. Where's the character sheet go? Uh-oh.
Can't lose that.
To flap around the gnome and try and knock the book out of his hand, like in the chaos, basically. Like Remy has noticed Gerard clocking that book and that gnome, so
that sounds
we're gonna
good.
try and knock that out of hands.
Okay, he's rather ineffectively just trying to figure out how to get to the boat. He keeps reaching kind of out, so his one arm is holding the book while he's just kind of like trying to figure things out. So yeah, let's do see if we can hit him. We'll do that. See what happens.
So this is a Thyra. So am I going to do this as like an attack roll as Thyra?
Let's do it that way. You're not after damage. You're after trying to knock the book out, right?
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how this all works. So I'm rolling the 2d12, and then I think I just add our proficiency for Thyra, which I think is 1. So that
sounds
is
right. If you want to use any skills or something there, you can.
Okay.
Because the
so I'm
animal
gonna do
companions have experience too, right?
Yep. Yeah, so I'm going to spend a hope to use the bold distraction experience.
Oh.
And so that's going to be a total of 18.
Very
try
solid.
and
Very solid.
Separate this gnome from his book.
Thyra comes in, hits either his arm or the book, whichever. It's a pretty large tome, and it falls to the deck. Not in the water, fortunately, but it falls to the deck. And he's like, "Oh, damn bird, damn bird. I swear you'll be dinner." He is very upset. Yeah, he's going to try to zap the bird. So, well, I'm sorry. Did you have it with hope or fear?
Hope.
Okay, great. You guys keep going.
I will. What will I do? I want that book.
Get that book. I separated him from his book.
You did. He's very upset about it.
Man, he's
I
suckling
think
my character sheet.
while I am still sitting on one of the nearby small boxes, clutching my chest, seeing that the attention is unfortunately moved away from me, I'm going to shout out, "I see you, mother! I see you!" And then begin standing and kind of running from place to place, asking people, like pretending that they're my mother, being
Oh
like, "Oh,
God.
please, please,
Uh,
will you
I will take advantage of the distraction to just gently pick the book up and try and secret it away.
Okay, let's do a So you're trying to be stealthy about this, basically, right? It's a pretty big
Yes.
book, but you can go ahead and have assistance from Ben Chua because he's kind of running interference here.
So how do we do rolls
And
with
he is
resistance
a
again?
pretty big fawn too, I'm saying.
hairy, a big hairy fawn?"
Absolutely. So let's see. We've got. We could do a finesse on this one, I think,
And
just to try
then
to
does he add a
quietly.
d6 and add it to whatever I roll? I
Yeah,
can't remember
add
how
the
this
d6
works.
because he's assisting you. Yeah, so you've got advantage.
You got it. D6 it is. That is a 2.
Woo!
Okay. And I rolled
Something.
a 17 with hope, so a 19 with hope.
Jesus Christ, yeah. All right, Gerard has just kind of picked this book up, just calmly, quietly, like, oh, I dropped something, pick the book up. You now have a fairly heavy tome. Respect for the little gnome's left arm, right? I mean, fairly heavy tome. So you've got this book, whatever you want to do with it. I don't know if you want to hide it under something or just keep it out in the open under your arm.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find a likely spot for it nearby, like depending on where that warehouse was that we initially talked to Thomas.
Oh, you want to stash
If there's
it?
like a little, yeah, not like I'm not gonna walk minutes to get to it, but if there's someplace within eyesight that looks like a likely nook or cranny, I'll just stash it there for now. Come
You
back for
can
it
go
later.
there. Ironically, Remy, you see your brother walking toward your warehouse, going straight into the bliss. Yeah, Gerard, you can find a decent place behind some barrels that got dust on them. Looks like they haven't been touched for a while, so you want to store it in there, you can. That leaves
As he gets around
Benchois.
there though, Remy's gonna drop down and
Cool.
like little Spider-Man just like drop down off of the uh whatever it's called, scaffolding on the side of the building.
You're there. Your
Uh
hooves hit the planks of the dock, and you are right in front of
and
them.
just be like, "You're welcome, brother."
I knew it was Thyra. Good work, both of you.
And she
Can you
like swoops down and lands on his arm and she like
can you take this for me? He can't get it back.
uh and yeah, Remy will take it and will run.
Read it. Tell me if there's slavery.
Uh yeah, cool. Yeah, Remy
Okay,
will
hard
dash
to
out of
read and
there.
run, so we'll do that in a minute then.
Yeah. Like we'll get out of here and then read.
Sounds good. Meanwhile, Benchois, you are full histrionics and just kind of like approaching people saying, what are you saying? Are you my mother? Or something.
No, it's more like I'm looking for her. She's been gone such a long. Sorry, I've got to get back into the accent. It'll take just a second.
No
Uh,
worries. I know that
the
problem.
the yes, it takes just a moment. My mother, you know, I look so much like her. If you've seen her around, you also, I have her laugh when the room gets quiet. Sometimes you hear it, and it's time for me to close communication with her. Please help me find her. And when no one, if anyone responds, if no one responds, I kind of run off, behind the warehouse to have people be like, "Ooh, what
You people do
what exactly
respond.
just happened?"
One guy's just a regular dock worker, but he seems like a nice enough guy. He's like, man, I haven't seen your mom, I don't think. But if she looks like you, I'll keep my eyes open. I'll try to let you know. Where should I send her if I see her?
Oh, probably one of the nearby taverns. You may find her there. That's where I was born, as they say.
Okay, and he kind of laughs at that, and he turns to his friends. So you hear that? We got an excuse to visit the taverns. He goes, "You're on," and they just kind of walk off. This other
Hoorah!
halfling woman, middle-aged halfling woman, you're pouring your heart out to her, and she's like, I'm so sorry. If you want, I can be your mother for a while. I lost my son about 2 years ago, and I'd like maybe we could just, I can make a good meal tonight if you'd like to just come over, and it'll be nice. We'll just talk about life, and I'll see where you're going. We can check on each other once in a while.
He's gonna try and conjure up tears. He
On
sees
your
this and
way.
he feels conjure up tears, and in that same breath says, "Woman," and he puts his hand forward and says, "You may have saved me this night." And then he stands up and says, "I feel so much better," and walks off.
You guys who are maybe watching some of this, I don't know, but you see the woman kind of raise her hand after him, looking very, very, very tentative, very, very emotional, and just like this for a little bit while he's just walking away, and then her hand drops and she walks off in the other direction.
And I kind of mutter to myself, mustn't get too close, and walk away.
There's a lot to unpack just there.
There is. I mean, before good therapist, right? So you have the gnome guy who's at this point kind of frantic. I can't find my book. I can't find my book. Dresta! Dresta! He's shouting for the half orc. First mate. She looks over and Dresta's getting ready. She's like, "Look at this! The knives are someone cut this with knives," holding up the ropes. And the dog hands are there trying to throw ropes. She's trying to grab him, trying to pull the boat in, and is starting to get a handle of it. And then there's like, "Someone stole the books! Someone stole the books!" And he maybe makes a mistake in the heat of the moment. He shouts out, "They'll know everything!" And she's like, "Shut up! We'll find your book. Shut up!" And he like knows what he said. He just blushes bright red and looks down. His shoulders hunch. He just kind of just starts muttering incomprehensible swear words under his breath and just starts to wander off a bit. He's like, "Where are you going? We got a boat to manage." He just kind of So that's going on.
But I have heard this.
Yeah, well, you're
Okay.
multitasking, but you
I
would have
won't.
heard that. You all would have, well, the three of you would have heard some of this, yeah.
Mm,
So,
interesting.
a bunch of stuff going on. Benoit is going off in one direction. Gerard's just hidden the book. Gerard and Remy are reunited at the moment.
Remy is dashing off with the book.
Gotcha, that's true. So you're running off now. Gerard, what are you doing?
Gerard will go back to try and pick up Benchois. I think our work here is done, and I'm going to try to leave the premises as discreetly as possible.
Okay. So you start to walk away from there. They're dealing with a boat that's come unmoored. They're trying to get that back, so that'll take a bit. They don't bother you. You guys all get away from there pretty much unscathed. Pretty much, yeah. Battle averted. So good stuff. You guys are okay. And you have the book, which is epic.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, jumping over to a certain trashy apartment complex. Not trashy, just not fancy. We'll put it that way. So, we have a little mushroom guy and a hedge witch with a beastie on her shoulder. Hedge witch has just arrived.
Oh, hey, it's 5.
What do you guys want to do? You do probably hear scuffling and stuff from inside the apartment complex. There was a bunch of stuff happening. So, yeah. You did hear Thomas, if I remember right, you did hear Thomas go in and yell, "We've got to get out of here. We're going, Nixie." So you hear a bunch of scuffling going on in there. What do you guys
We
want
were
to do?
following them, right? Because
Sort of.
we
You were
wanted to see where
following
they were
Thomas.
going.
He was going back to the apartment. Horace was there and outside of the apartment at this point. And Thomas went into the apartment, slammed the door shut, said basically, Nixie, we're getting out of here. And you guys could hear the yelling from that. No yelling from Nixie's perspective. Very calm person.
But they haven't left yet.
Not quite yet. It's
So,
been a few minutes,
yeah.
so.
I mean, we can't just let them run because they know that they're in trouble for something. We're looking for this person. They must know something. Otherwise, why would they suddenly be running?
Well, yeah, I mean, I certainly agree. And I mean, I really don't like that, this Thomas person is being so dishonest to everybody. So, do you think there's any way that we can just kind of slow them down until the rest of our friends get here?
The door opens.
Thinking. Okay, can we step over where we can't be seen? Like, is there a building or a bush or?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I think you're planning to do that anyway. So yeah, you go over
Yeah.
this little alleyway corner. So you're fine there. The door opens. Out comes Nixie and Thomas. Nixie's just kind of following him. Nixie's never looked like a very happy person. Just kind of looks a little bit sad, but not angry or anything. Just a little bit. What's the word? I want to say quiescent. I'm not sure if that's the right word. Just kind of a little bit quiet, a little bit sedate.
Reserved?
Yeah. Brooding.
That's good.
Brooding.
Both, all good, all good. So they're going out. They hit the stairs. They start going down there. The big Thuggle, the barbarian guy, comes out along with the cat girl, Lucy the Knife. And Thuggle's like, "Where are you going? You're not coming back. You're not coming back at all, are you, buddy? You're out of here. I thought we were all going to go sailing someday on your boat." He's like, yeah, I'll be back. Probably about a week. Back about a week. Okay, we'll see you guys. You're great. You're great. Nixie kind of looks back. Nixie's gaze at Thuggle and Lucy the Knife tells a different story than what Thomas is saying. Nixie, you can tell from her face, is pretty sure they're not going to be back. So she gives kind of a longing look, kind of gently waves, kind of turns and just follows Thomas. Thomas is leaving, heading the direction of the ocean, walking right by you guys. What do you want to do? Nixie's right behind him by about 5 feet.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow it like maybe 30 feet, as quietly as I can because he hasn't like left yet, and I mean, I think we need to follow him. That was our whole point of just like, okay, well, he might lead us to her or knowing more about the mother.
Okay. And sorry, I might, in order to keep up with you, I might change again. I feel like I'm running low on hope, but we can make it work.
Mushrooms don't move very fast.
No. I also feel like a mushroom sitting on your shoulder with a many-eyed weasel might be a little odd.
Who's hungry?
Speaking of, Thyra dives out of the air and tries to snatch the weasel off your shoulder.
Oh my god. That would be an epic
Okay.
battle.
I am going to. Oh no, I don't want to do that again. Into agility. Agility might be helpful. I could also turn into a weasel.
This sucks because I literally have to jump in the car and drop off Ben in a second, and not this Ben, my Ben.
No worries, it's all good. But because we're probably going to be heading in the same direction as everyone, so you could keep to the shadows a bit more, and I can follow our sneaky friend, and you can emerge.
Okay, maybe if you get into trouble, maybe I lost you for a minute, and then I'll catch up to you. I'm following.
We'll
Okay.
figure it. Are we doing the
No
explosive
worries.
diarrhea exit still?
Yes, she's having explosive
God.
diarrhea, so that takes a minute. She'll catch up.
Well, you're hiding in the bushes anyway, so it's probably appropriate. So.
Yeah. No one wants to see that.
Wow.
So I'm going to turn into an agile scout. I'm also going to turn into a weasel.
Okay.
So I gained advantage. I only had 2 eyes though.
Just 2 eyes. Okay.
Yes, on deceive, locate, and sneak, and my movement is silent, and I can spend a hope to move up to far range without rolling.
Nice.
I'm not quite sure what that means, but yeah. Okay, let me
Okay.
just double check.
Okay, so you are tracking. So awesome. You can move a
I
lot
am
faster
tracking.
than mushroom feet. Good.
Okay.
All right, so you're following. They are moving pretty quick after the encounter they had with all of you. Earlier, Thomas is just kind of trying to get out of there. So, here's the question. Remy, you're running with the book. Where are you going to?
I think so. Are we nearby, like the tavern we've been staying in, or anything like that?
You could, well, there's a couple of taverns. The original tavern, Dilapidated Damsel, you came in from the east. The ocean's pretty much kind of away north, so it's pretty far. About a 45-minute walk to get to the other side of town on there. You could do, you're familiar with a bunch of others, or you could hit some other you haven't been to yet. It's up to you. If you want to
Okay,
go
I
like
think
Pick the Poison or that Strange Fish Tavern, you
probably
can.
I'll just like stay nearby and try and
Okay.
find like a quiet, isolated corner because Gerard seemed to be very interested in what's in this book, so I want to figure it out quicker.
If you wanted to, the close one where the dock hands usually hang out is the Shelled Clam Bar on Dock 15.
I mean, I
If
just
that
want to go
fits your
somewhere
needs, or
isolated and quiet. So I don't.
okay,
That sounds like it wouldn't be. It sounds like that's where sailors would be.
yeah,
So like I guess I'm more looking for like a stinky alley with a bunch of like trash that no one's hanging out in.
easy enough to find. Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Like a
go
lot of
by.
like fish slop outside the back of a restaurant.
Great, great. Okay, so you follow your nose for the most disgusting place possible. Got it.
Rangers, that's what we do.
It is what you do. So you're a tracker, so that's easy for you. You find a nice place. There's some rotting vegetation back from there. It looks like it's just kind of like a failed or failing kind of produce shop, little mom and pop kind of place. Behind is just rotten stuff that they haven't paid for upkeep. It's just bad. This little alleyway. So you're hanging out there. You go in there. There happens to be a one other resident here. I don't know if you'd be put off by it or not. There used to be a dwarf, about middle-aged, tending to be a bit older. He's just kind of laying there, leaning up against it. He's got some literally like cardboard boxes around him and stuff, a mini fortress. And he's just got his kind of towel-wrapped bottle that he's kind of cradling. He sees you there and kind of leers at you. What are you doing here, young man? You want to learn about life? I'll teach you about it for a couple of gold.
No, sir. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest.
Here, have a drink. That'll help you rest.
No, thank you. And Remy will turn and look for like a different alley that is
Gotcha.
less populated.
Okay, you're definitely a
Wants to go
ranger.
read
It
this
is what you
book.
do. Okay. You can find another alley with nobody in it, right? Much thinner. You go into it, you're fine. Yeah, and it's a bit darker. Sun having trouble going through the taller buildings here. But yeah, you do find a place. It doesn't smell good. It's basically apartments on both sides. People dump their slop down there, so it's not populated at all. It smells bad, but you can find places, old crates and stuff to perch on. Yeah.
So yeah, Remy will do that, and he will try and slip into a shadow, reduce line of sight options as much as possible, and then crack open this book. His brother mentioned things about looking for evidence of slaving, and I don't really know anything else about what's going on in this. So yeah, we're looking for like lists of names and I don't know, like circle and big slave written out with a highlighter and underlined.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're going through things on there. It seems to be pretty chronologically ordered, right? Starts off in the beginning, and there's no mention of slaves, but let's do what would be a good roll for here. Let's do acknowledge going over a book, right? So let's give me a knowledge roll.
Okay.
See how you get on that.
Oh,
And this
Ramsey
is a
looked at
whole
luck.
hope and fear thing.
Could I spend a hope to use my never again feature because I don't want to disappoint my brother by being stupid here and not knowing what to look for?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes,
I will
you've
spend
got
a
a good
hope to
motivator
do
there.
that
Okay.
and add +2 to my roll.
Okay, so you're definitely opening the book and stuff. When you're opening the book and you are not the gnome. So you're opening the book, you are
Correct.
not the gnome. So
I am
it
opening the
is
book. Yep.
literally magically attacking you at this moment. So that's the trap.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't make that roll yet.
Not quite yet. Here's the magical attack.
Okay. Okay.
So I think you got
Yeah.
zappified. So the damage done on this, pretty hefty. Trying to kill you. It literally like electrically zaps you. 7 points. I rolled pretty low.
So that 7 points is my threshold between minor and major. Does that mean I take
Minor.
major?
Minor. If it's
I
right,
take
if it's
minor.
right on the number, it's minor. Yeah.
Okay, so I take minor damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So it shocks your hand. It's hard to use for a bit, but yeah, that was the warning shot. Go ahead and give me a free, let's see, instinct roll.
Instinct roll.
As you take this
Okay.
damage and it zaps your hand, and you know the book is, I don't want to say armed, but well protected at the very least. So give me an instinct roll. So let me
7
know what
with
you get.
fear.
7 with fear. Okay. And
8
maxed out
with
on fear.
fear.
8 with fear. Okay. Not huge, but you get the idea that. Can't tell you much with that, but you do get the idea that the book is, if not equipped just with defenses, it's equipped with other resources as well. There's more to the book than meets the eye. It is obviously a dangerous thing in the wrong hands. Precautions have been taken, so you get this quiver of fear go down your spine as you realize this book might be doing stuff you're not aware of. How's that? That much I can
Okay,
give
and
you.
it did not open.
Oh, it did open.
So
I'm
like
sorry
the
about that. It
zap,
zapped you,
it did
but
open.
you opened it. Yeah, you got to
Uh-huh.
open it. Yeah. So it is open.
Okay,
It
and so
seems like
like
a
am
regular book
I
now, but you got this feeling that
okay?
this little
Got it.
back of your mind is like, yeah. But it's open.
Then Remy will like very gingerly, like with one half of his cloven hoof finger, like slide the next page, like very carefully touch it and see if there's more zap.
There is
And if
no
there's
zap on
not,
the
then he'll
next
just kind
page.
of like flip through as
Beautiful.
quickly as he can
Beautiful.
to try and find anything of interest.
Okay. You find something interesting on page 37.
Oh, okay. Page
And it says
37.
this. Asset number, I just pasted it in, asset number 5 secured in Senzula port. This will power about 15 rowers. Estimated rowing duration about a month from the new assets.
The plot thickens.
Now, when you're seeing things like basic provisions, because they list the basics too, right? What they're buying, what they're spending, stuff like that. So when you see things listed for provisions and stuff, how's your intelligence? How's your smarts?
Not good. My smarts is -1 smart.
What about street smarts?
Street smart is +1 street smart.
Okay. Then just glancing at it, the list of the food they're buying and stuff, the durations they're out to sea, your street smarts kind of kick in a little bit, and you realize there's not enough food for 15 rowers for that duration. The numbers don't add up in some way. They're not buying enough provisions to keep them going. And if you look back and start studying it, they haven't been buying enough provisions. How can you have that many rowers when you're not feeding them all?
And then I don't know. I think I've probably seen like shipping manifests and such because we were a trading village.
Probably.
My question is like, is the idea of like this will power 15 rowers? Is that like standard language when talking about labor?
No.
Okay.
Just flat out no.
Okay. So yeah, Remy like is looking at this. He's like, this will power. Oh, they really do think of creatures as tools out here, don't they? Ugh, horrible. And so that's as far as he can imagine this would be going, is, dehumanization or whateverization, depersonization of animals as labor.
That works. All right, so you're poring over those books. Take a few minutes to go through it and to get all that information that you've just got, so that's fine.
And then once he's done with that, he's going to go back to like tracking his brother to scout him and then catch up and
Gotcha. It seems to be the thing. And Gerard goes and does stuff, and Remy just kind of tries to track along and follow and catch up to Big Brother.
I think that is true now. That is canonical. That is the main interaction when we are
Kind of neat. I like it.
collaborating.
Probably because Gerard does things without really thinking about what might happen afterwards.
Yeah, and so and I know I'll be able to find him eventually. So
You're the tracker. You probably got good doing it. So yeah. Nice. All right. So basically, we've got Remy's just going over books in this really trashy, stinky alleyway. It is gross. It really is. I mean, while you're there, the window curtains open on one of the second floors, and more stuff's dumped out. So it's just a gross place. Meanwhile, we've got Horace, who's tracking Thomas as he's going back. We've got Gerard and Benchois. Tell me about what you guys are doing.
You're muted.
I'm muted?
Benchois is.
Oh, sorry.
How is that? Better?
Better.
Okay. I just imagine we are heading back towards Thomas's apartment, perhaps to see how the others are doing, because that's where we sent them.
And Porus is around 30 feet away from Thomas, but because I am in like kind of my scouting form, I am actively looking for any of my party members at the same time.
Great.
So it's not just about tracking him, but like literally anyone else that can help.
Okay, so Gerard, you and Benchois are together now, going back to Thomas's apartment, that direction?
Yeah, so Gerard will assume that, we have the more exciting story to tell, and he's going to go back assuming that the rest of the party is still there where we left them, not understanding that they've had their own trials to deal with.
Absolutely, sounds great. All right, and it does actually happen that way. As you guys are going through the main streets, the quickest approach on there. And Gerard and Benchois, you see Thomas with Nixie, whom you haven't met yet. Pretty blue-haired girl. I'm sorry, green-haired girl with blue skin following behind him. Just kind of sad-looking in general. Following about 5 feet behind him. Thomas is looking a bit frantic. He's got a backpack on and everything. He's basically, Nixie's carrying the chest and stuff. And she's doing okay with it, stronger than she looks. And they're just kind of walking through things. She's not really saying much. She's looking stressed. You guys see each other. And he's just like, oh, shit. And he sees you guys, and he just keeps going. He goes, what?
I say, oh, this must be the elephant.
Oh, finally, someone says it.
Hey, if you're going to the ship, you probably don't want to go there, man. Dresda is looking fierce.
His eyes shoot up a bit at both statements. And he's like, what? I don't want anything to do with you. I promised you something. He's pointing at Gerard. We had a deal. I was going to give you gold. And you too. You got some of it too. He points to Benchois. We had a deal.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to be hard because your ship is actually floating in the middle of the river, man. So if the gold is not there, it's going to be hard to get it to me.
While this is happening, can Porus attempt to get as close as possible? I will have to roll, I know, a stealth check, but I want to be close enough that if they just turn around, I can either like shift out and cast something or trip.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I think you're in agile form now, so I think you can actually do that. I think you're okay. So you can get like
My
20,
movement
30
is
feet.
silent and but to move up to
Right.
far range without it says if I want to like get in within melee range, I
Mhm.
have to roll agility.
Okay, go for it. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean I don't want to be like right up on them, but I want to be out of
Able to
far
act.
range, basically. Yeah. Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. So that would just be agility. Did I add the right thing? Does it auto add? Okay.
If you
I
clicked
think
it
so.
from, yeah.
I think I did. Okay. So that will be a 13 with fear.
That's sufficient. That's fine. I don't think it's that hard for an agile creature, so you're getting up close to it. You're about 20, 25 feet away. You're just kind of there. He doesn't notice. Plus, I'd probably give you advantage on that anyway, because he's very involved in the conversation in front of him,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, you're fine. You get there. We're gonna say Sarlin's right behind you, if she's recovered from her bout. And yeah, and if she can mask her odor. But yeah. So you guys are that's fine.
Cantrip or
Thomas
something.
is flipping out. He's got his backpack on. He's carrying the rucksack, I guess, and then like, look, I'm heading to the ship now. That's obvious. We part ways here. And he just kind of lowers his head, grits his teeth, and just starts walking past you guys. Nixie's got her head down, following quietly.
Yeah, stand aside and let him pass.
Okay. He seems surprised, but he keeps walking. It kind of speeds up a bit as he passes Gerard. Joel, how about you?
I think um I think as they pass, I'm going to relate a very short like saying, and it's going to be like, I once saw a ghost ship, or maybe it saw me. I still have not been able to tell who is hunting who. However, I wonder if we will meet again. And I leave it kind of ominous and scary like that.
He lowers his head even more. He just wants to get the hell out of there. He's going pretty damn fast walk, almost a run. And Nixie's struggling to keep up, but she does. They keep going, back the way you guys came. Don't know if you're aware that Porus is porous there, but there's a little weasel-looking creature. Not the one with many eyes, but a little weasel-looking creature there.
Because I feel like Benchois is most used to a mushroom running up its arm, a weasel attempts to run up Benchois' arm.
That's hilarious.
Good lord, that's the biggest rat I've ever seen.
God.
And Thyra dives out of the air and tries to grab Weasel Porus, having not seen a non-demonic creature in this godforsaken city yet.
There you go, something clean to eat, right?
What
I
is
guess
go-
Force is gonna shift again. There's really no point in sneaking, so I'm just being hugged by a giant eagle,
Gotcha.
being whisked away into the air with 3-foot mushroom.
And then Ramars drops and is just like, Thyra! And
Very
she, like,
discreet.
So you guys are all together now again, right?
Sorry.
as Thyra carries Porus back down to Benchraw's shoulder.
I'm like,
Fucking
oh
miracle.
God,
Force
Boris.
doesn't die in this game. Such a
A few
liability.
scratch marks in your body, I assume. Slice
Ramars will be
mushroom.
like, apologies, Porus. I think I will have to have Thyra learn your scent. I hope that doesn't change, at least when you do. But you'll have to excuse her. It's very hard to tell who you are when you change.
No, it's completely understandable. It's hardly the first time it's happened, so I think I'm the one who maybe needs to adjust. Wonder if I could get
If
a
you'll allow
collar.
it, Thyra can sniff you thoroughly and get your scent really locked in.
How would I look with like a piercing? Do you think you all would it like go with me? I don't know. Something to think about. But can we go get the cheater, please? I really don't like him.
There's
By
a
get him,
cheater.
you
Well,
mean
Yes, it's not a good
there's
name.
also 15 rowers.
I don't know what that means.
So they are slavers?
Well, I don't know. If they are, they're not keeping their slaves alive very well. And like Ramars will outline kind of what he finds in terms of they're not buying enough food for 15 rowers, but they claim to power it. And they really are barbaric in this city, talking about their labor as if it were machinery.
Benchois reaches out and says, "May I see that, please?"
Please. It's very heavy. My arms are tired.
He takes it, like looks at it. Would it appear magical from the outgo?
It does have magical protections. So it's as you touch it, it's already discharged electricity, but a new person touching you probably feel a little tingling, not damaging, but you'd feel something.
Mm. Sarlon is not here. Well, she's here, but she's not here.
She's in the
So
bushes.
I kind of
I think she's
notate. I'm
preoccupied.
like, oh, I have seen books like this before. They are for the owner's eyes only. And then as he flips through, like gently, tentatively, to see if like anything happens on the first few pages that he has open,
You seem to be okay.
he says, perhaps there are other enchantments hiding more important information here. And says Sarlin, and but hands it back to you, Ramaris. Did I go silent?
No, we can hear you, but
Sorry, I
Mars
went
is
silent.
muted.
I went silent. No, Ramars just kind of like groaned under the wave, just like, whoa, books. Whoever learned anything from a book? And like kind of like hauls it off towards Sarlin, who I think is actually the only one of us who cares about books, probably.
We'll save it for Sarlin then.
To learn more about the magic. But we do now know that there's something sketchy going on with what were you saying about a cheater? Did he cheat his way through gambling to get this cheap labor, or
No, he's breaking that poor girl's heart, and I mean, he's obviously done something with her mother. So, I mean, I don't know what kind of person treats another person they care about like that. So, no, not a good fellow.
well,
Not at all.
Well, this has mushroomed into something that we were not anticipating. Yes.
Uh,
Perhaps we tail them more to see if they lead us to a body, but it does not sound like there is reasons to incriminate this fellow on grounds of infidelity.
oh no. I just hope he gets his comeuppance. Why did you let him go, Gerard?
We're here to find a woman, not to get involved with this man's trysts.
But what if he leads
what
us
was
to
her name?
The girl, Marcy Downs, the mom was Judy Downs.
Judy. Okay, so Ramars is going to begin to flip through the book looking specifically for those names.
You don't see specific names, you see words like asset and stuff, which after you guys are spending some time, that would describe some kind of it's pretty obvious that these are human assets. They're not
The entry's dated.
voluntary. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
And these are basically a couple days ago, and does correspond with asset number like 4 would be basically correspond to when Judy Downs was missing.
So there's an asset
I think we're going to
after
have.
Judy.
I think we're going to
Sorry?
have to get onto that ship.
I've already been on the ship.
You didn't find Judy?
The door to the hold is locked. I'm hoping that the authorities will enter for us, given that there's more of them than there are of us. We can head back, but if we do, there's bound to be a fight.
You're hoping that the authorities, Gerard, you are supposed to be the authority. Is that not what you are training here to do? To be the Dragon Knight, to protect people? Not to walk away and hope other people will do the work for you.
Do you see a dragon, Ramaris?
But is not the purpose of the Dragon Knights to help others? I thought that that's what you were going to do.
What if it's a metaphorical dragon, and the dragon must be slain because it's still doing evil?
Was there maybe
Okay,
like a dragon on the boat, perhaps the masthead?
The boat.
We can go
Is
the
that
literal
enough?
route.
Remy, if you go, I will follow. You are enough.
Oh.
Ramaris hears a mother in trouble and is pissed off that Gerard's like, oh, a locked door kept me out. And yeah, now that Ramaris is caught up on how easily Gerard gave up, absolutely. We're headed for that ship.
Enemy territory and is not a rogue. He's not the nimbly pimbly type, you know.
Yeah.
Way out of his element. Keep him in a fight, good to go.
Ramaris is like, we're gonna get in that door.
Let's go.
All right, about face. Back from
Horace shouts,
once more into the breach.
Solin, when you're finished, we're going to the boat.
As we walk away, I put my hand on Gerard and say, Gerard, it is okay. If I had a coin for every critique I got, I think I could finally afford therapy.
Thank you. I think.
Perhaps you will get there too.
Thank you. I think.
You guys
Very
head toward
wise.
the docks, yeah. So you guys head back to the docks, easy enough. You're going past, you can be distracted by any number of things, but you're steadfast and you head back toward the
I
docks.
think I have a thing for this.
What?
Okay.
Your mom.
I would like to do a battle ritual.
Oh, okay.
Once per long rest before you attempt something dangerous or face off against a foe who clearly outmatches you. And Gerard is thinking, okay, I'm going to face off against a crew of a ship, which is fine. He'll do it, whatever. But I'm going to do a ritual to help calm and center myself as we walk towards the ship, which will clear 2 stress. I don't currently have stress, but I will also gain 2 additional hope.
Well, that's neat. Temporary health type of thing.
Hope and stress. I am currently not stressed, so that doesn't matter.
Oh,
but
2 more
it's
hope.
basically
Got it.
2 more hope once per long rest.
Curious,
To
what's
help
your hope up to
prepare
now?
me for the. I am currently up to 5.
Solid. All right.
I
So,
have a
he does his
question
ritual.
as well while he's praying. If I were to try and utilize my fungal network, would you say that mushrooms could speak to each other using pictures since it's technically not speech?
Mushroom pictography?
Yeah. Like if you're like even if it's just like flashes of things, like almost because like I mean, how else are you communicating? You know what I mean? It's just it wouldn't be words necessarily.
That sounds great. Let's go with it.
Okay.
I mean,
I
you
would
guys
like
are
to
co-making
try
the world, so that sounds good to me.
while he's doing that, I would like to try and access the fungal network. So I make an instinct roll to try and speak with others of my ancestry. If I succeed, I can communicate across any distance. And I would like to try, because mushrooms are decomposers, I would like to see if anyone has found our Judy. And
Oh, wow.
since it would technically just be pictures, I think the only thing I'd really have is like daughter, like a flash of her daughter, and then maybe just something like daughter necklace, eggs. I don't know, like anything where it's like trying to make a connection between like, you know, just kind of like the search.
Feels almost like
So-
playing charades, but I get you. Yeah. So little
Okay,
bits and
and this
pieces
could
here and there.
Okay, so
Let's see how the roll is.
let's
So yeah, Gerard's
try.
doing his chanting and focusing and getting stronger, literally, as he's going through full hope. And you're doing a similar type of
Yeah.
enchantment, and you're
And
digging your tendrils
course-
into the earth.
Exactly. He's just kind of like rooting again, and very focused. Maybe joining the humming a bit. That feels kind of nice. Oh no, I only got a
Alright.
10 with fear though.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glass.
Okay. You're gonna get flashes. I like that. It's just a 10 and it's with fear.
Hmm.
So you're gonna get bits and pieces. You're gonna get flashes of Marcy's face and roughly where she's at now and stuff, and flashes of the little necklace that Mitchell had for bid. It's back to her. And flashes of the mom. And pretty much what she looks like. So you actually have a good image of what she looks like now.
Now I'm missing you with your Bitcoin.
Actually, I think I could pop that in.
Bitcoin.
So there you go. That's the mom. So you got a good image of what she looks like now. And you're getting pictures, just flash, 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 of where she is in the market, walking with Thomas, the things that you knew, but the fungal network is like filling in the gaps on these things. So you're actually like bits and pieces of this. And then you're getting flashes, boom, 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 just maybe like the flash of a foot hitting the cobblestones and coming up again in a step. Maybe the flash of almost an apple core dropped after eating it, but I won't go there because apples have a bad connotation now. Things like this, and flash here, flash there, flash here, as it gets closer and closer to the boat.
Mm.
And then suddenly, boom, it ends when it hits the water. It's a fungal network, can't penetrate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like it's very likely that Judy went to the boat. I just don't know what happened after that. Mushrooms and water are not necessarily always the best of friends, as I've said before. So I don't know. She could still be on the boat. She could be in water. She could be elsewhere. But yeah, that's what my friends tell me. Oh, did I not make it clear? I was talking with friends. Sorry. I was kind of talking with friends there for a second. So I wasn't
In the
just
ground.
doing,
Friends.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This may also help us with our other quest. However,
Need
it
to talk.
sounds like you're saying that the memories ended at the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a ship is safe in the harbor, but so is a corpse.
Mm. Yeah.
Just to
I mean,
clarify,
it
when I
ended.
say ended, I don't mean life ended. I mean tracking ended.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't know anything beyond the boat. Not that her life is over, but
But
yeah.
it seems likely that she is on the boat, dead or alive.
Yes. Or she's no
Remy,
longer on the boat, and then we would know that maybe that's not that she's no longer alive. Yeah.
Remy, if I may make a suggestion, perhaps we leave that book of yours in a safe,
Oh, Sarlin
innocuous
has it.
place. Sarlin has it. Sarlin, if I may make a suggestion, I don't think we should be getting that back to the gnome. I think that it is best to keep them separated.
I think sending Sarlin to find a safe place for it is a great
Yeah.
option right now.
There we go.
That's perfect.
Sarlin, Godspeed, good luck.
She's gonna go read it, maybe. I feel like that would be
Yeah,
the
because she was gonna go like investigate like what's magical about it, what we can do about it.
Well, we'll have Charlene investigating when she's not otherwise occupied.
Oh, come on.
All right, so you do get back again about half an hour, and you do find a dock. Theoretically, Thomas and Nixie may have already boarded. It's already moored freshly, brand new ropes, all secured. And yeah, you do see, stationed just like before, the two guards. The gnome does not have his book this time. He's got his stool there still, but he's standing on it, just frustrated, arms crossed, just staring into the city, like perusing it. And when you guys come into sight, he is just looking straight at you. I mean, he sees you before the first mate does, which strikes you as unusual. He's a bookworm type. But something, he just locks it in the book, so he's staring straight at Sarlin as you guys start to approach.
Oh, Sarlin's not there.
Yeah,
We
Oh,
sent
sorry.
her.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we
And
told Sarlin
Ramaris
to
is
go elsewhere so that she would not come into contact with the gnome.
Gotcha.
We want the
Gotcha.
book and the gnome separate.
I apologize. Okay, but he's looking in Sarlin's direction, even though she walks away. So he doesn't. I take it back. He does not see you guys, but he's focused directly on
You see
Sarlin,
him
standing on the stool.
focused towards Sarlin.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That's how we're gonna play it.
Cool.
Meanwhile, the half orc is there too, just kind of looking around, very on guard, very alert because of what happened earlier. And if you guys are coming out into the open where you can be seen,
I shout, I found my mother. I found my mother. And I
she
point
looks at
to
you. Her eyes narrow. She's obviously on high alert, and she says, "Good for you." And did you find a
And
book
tried your
too?
luck to meet your mother.
No, but I see you found a ship.
We have the ship.
Yes,
We
what
have
was
the
going
ship.
on with that?
Did you find the book? She says.
We're looking for a
As
book.
Ramaris
At the
is
city,
gonna
there's a
try
bookshop just over there.
She looks over to the gnome. Where are you gesturing, Droid? Back toward Sarlin or somewhere else?
No, just generic towards the city. There's a bookshop. Three blocks down on the right.
The gnome looks at you and just kind of, you're lying. The book is right over there, several blocks. I can sense it. It calls to me.
Then why would you ask?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not there. Sorry.
That's Connor's parenting coming out right there, just so you know.
That's great. The first mate just kind of looks from the dwarf to Gerard and says,
Bro.
"It's obvious you're trying to mislead us. You've taken our book. We don't know why. What do you want from us?"
You want Judy and everyone else on that boat.
Can you give the asset number?
Here it comes.
Am I just
Or-
can I just like catch up just now?
Well, here's what
As long
happened
as you
going
stash the
forward.
book elsewhere first.
We gave the
So-
book to you and
Yes.
said, figure this out, what is going on with this magic book. And
Me?
Mhm.
Yes, because you are the magic one.
You're the magic user.
Okay.
And likely very
If you want to come back, you're welcome to. But we did tell you that if you were to come back, make sure you don't bring the book with you. Hide it somewhere.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm off somewhere else. Not using the pages to wipe.
Ew. Never crossed my mind.
Good reading material. But
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
the gnomes
Game with you
Everyone
guys, I wanna
needs
throw
reading
up. I don't
material
know.
in the bathroom.
Especially the
Alright,
shocking kind.
So you
Forrest-
guys, I'll decipher when I have time.
Forrest confirmed that Judy most likely made it to the boat, but not what happened after. And I think Gerard is ready for a fight.
Okay. First mate's looking at all of you guys, and I'm guessing you look at least semi on guard, semi ready, semi alert, right? Yeah. So she's like,
Mentally, physically, emotionally prepared for a fight.
"What's that? Sorry."
Yeah, after my battle meditation, I am mentally, physically, emotionally prepared to throw down.
Gotcha.
Forrest
perfect.
never looks ready for a fight.
I wonder if Forrest ever
Ramaris
is ready
is
for a
trying to
fight. but
sneak
yeah.
onto the boat.
Forrest is truly just maybe like on the ground, like feeling things, like just anywhere but the people's faces at this point. Just
Oh God, that works. All right. Okay. Sorry, Mars is sneaking on the boat.
Ramaris is trying to sneak on the boat. My hope is that we had a little bit of a conversation on the way over where like Ramaris would love it if Gerard et al. Can create a distraction so that Ramaris can investigate that locked door.
Okay.
Forrest,
I'll address Dresda directly.
oh, okay.
How did you make sure the authorities didn't search the vessel?
She just kind of frowns. Says, "This is Senzula. Unless it's warranted, the authorities are not going to search." I hear what you are saying. Here's my offer. We will give you that asset if you return the book.
All assets.
Meanwhile, Ramaris, tell me what you're doing.
Ramars, is trying to sneak onto the boat towards the door. He would have asked Gerard like where this locked door was and tried to get there as directly as possible. And I would like to use my Ridgeborn Steady ability, which is I have the ability to traverse dangerous terrain to maybe like creep up some ropes, like get onto the boat in a very non-standard way.
Sounds great. Use it.
Cool. And so I have advantage on rolls. So would this be like an advantage on an agility roll for stealthiness?
You could do that.
Or finesse? Finesse is hide.
I don't like it.
Finesse if
That's
you want to be
probably
stealthy.
what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Finesse. All right. And then
And yeah, you have
advantage
advantage,
is
so add a
D6.
d6. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we've got
Yeah, I'm giving.
oof, duh, woof, duh. 8, 9, a 10 with fear.
Not so great. Not so great. So you're trying to sneak
No,
up it.
it's not. It's not.
And you do kind of hop over there, and everyone's on kind of high alert here, at least for this group. So you're cramming up there. You pull yourself over onto the boat.
Your mom.
The hooves hit as gently as you can, softly as you can. There doesn't appear to be anybody on there. You see basically what Gerard saw last time. You see some manacles in there, but not too many. Not as if a full slaver ship would have it for every, set of rowers. But it looks like about 3 rowers per bench. But you do see these big boxes stowed under each rowing bench also. One set of manacles, pretty much for each rowing bench, and the boxes stowed under there. The hatch is still closed, but you do see something else. Coiled, like halfway around the mast, is a snake, a pretty slender snake, greenish blue snake, a lighter blue belly. It's got wings, these white wings. It kind of rears up a bit. All in all, it's only about 3 feet long. Hisses, venomous fangs glaring right at you. Meanwhile, jumping back to the confrontation, Gerard's made a counter offer. All assets. And she looks at you. And at this point, let's go ahead and do a presence roll. Let's see how persuasive you are on this. You've got our persuasion, intimidation, the whole thing, right?
-1, but let's see how it goes.
Oh, aye.
Uh, 15 with hope.
15's pretty solid. 15's pretty solid. She looks at you and she says, "We'll give you the one that you want and 2 others. The other assets are almost done anyway. They won't last. They would only be a burden. We'll give you 3 total. Get the book."
No.
Her hand goes to the hilt of her blade. She says again, "Get the book."
What is
Yep.
so important about this book?
The gnome guy
His
on the
bench
bench
was
kind of
rings, like,
jumps up and down on the
mentally,
bench.
like-
It's obviously glaring and glittering, right? So the gnome jumps up and down on the thing, just kind of hops angrily and says, "That book is everything. We need that book."
Sounds like it's worth 5 assets.
He just kind of scowls. The first mate says, "Didn't want to do this. Did not want to do this. We don't have a lot of time till the authorities get here. So be it." She draws her sword. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in it.
Hell
She
yeah.
draws her sword. The little gnome goes, "Oh no, I'm vulnerable. They're right here." So he's kind of freaking out as he's standing on his little stool, and he's quavering at his voice, and he's just panic stricken. Meanwhile, Ramaris, you're facing this snake thing which uncoils from the mast and takes flight and is coming around you, kind of circling, starting to dart, ready to attack. So quite a few things going on. You guys get to go first. You have the spotlight. What do you want to do?
I'm going to kick the gnome into the water.
That's just rude. Okay. That works. Let's see. Go ahead and do a
Ended for Nolan.
It'll start with a regular attack roll, but if it
Nomicide.
succeeds, I can mark a stress to kick them, dealing an extra 2d6 damage and knocking either myself or the target to very close range. So
That would do it.
I will choose him. But first I
Dang,
have
that would do it.
I'm also going to spend 3 hope to get a +1 bonus to all attack rolls until the next rest.
Very solid. Okay, he's only at 10 for evasion.
So to attack, I just remember how to attack first. It's been a while.
It's been a while since we played last year.
Surely there's a button right here I can press somewhere. Ah, I found it.
I will patiently wait as long as any of you need for technical difficulties, because I'm the worst. 100% the worst. You'll see.
I roll a 12 with fear.
You kicked him. You kicked him. He screams. Are you going to go ahead and spend it and kick him into the water?
Get away from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do damage first.
Right.
Experience.
18 damage, and I kick him
Solid
into the river.
Jesus. That is pretty heavy. 18 damage?
Yeah, because it's 1d10 plus 3 plus the 2d6 from the kick.
That's solid. That's very solid. That's massive damage for him. He takes three wounds. Knocked off, so he's pretty hurt. He's and just boom, solid hit. He goes flying. There's a splash. Very nice, but it was with fear, right?
Yes, it was with fear.
Gotcha. Okay. We are going to have, let's see, we're going to have Dresda go. She's going to get her big scimitar, or cutlass, I guess. She's a pirate, right? So cutlass, and just try to go for Gerard. He's the front man at this moment. So she's going to try to chop you.
I'm not very evasive.
Damn, 21. That would hit anything.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
dodging
yeah.
that.
Okay, here's the damage. Pretty solid. It's kind of swingy, but just 5 points on that. Now,
That's minor. I'm not even gonna mark an armor.
okay. Yeah, she's got the bone breaker thing. So it is direct past the armor. Just goes straight through. So
Roger.
she's doing that.
Look,
All right, you guys' turn.
I'm gonna be
I wonder if I should go next. I'm going to, let's see, where did it go? Going to turn on my glow rings and move towards her and attempt an attack from behind. As she moved towards Gerard, I move behind her.
Okay.
And with those glow rings, to do an attack roll. That is loading.
You'll let me know if you want me to stop, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
That is a 10 with hope.
Misses her. She spins around, just dodges a little bit. Very fast. Does miss her. You have hope, so it's your guys' turn.
Does Ramirez want to go? since she's
I
fine.
mean, I'm happy to go. Yeah, I just, I
Tourist is not
not
unless
in this.
absolutely necessary. Yeah, so please go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm happy to go. I just want to make sure Sarlin got the chance while she doesn't have to
Oh,
dash off to children.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
true.
no,
This is
I'm okay for right now. He's doing really well. He's playing with a friend, a game he doesn't usually get to play. So he's okay for now. So I can wait. I'm okay. Thank
Okay.
you. That's very considerate.
Yeah. Does Ramaris recognize this blue-green flying snake creature?
That's a really, really, really good question. Let's go ahead and see. That would be a. Let's do a. I know your knowledge isn't that great, but sorry about that. I think that's what it is. This is
That's
a free
okay.
roll.
That's
It's a free
fine.
roll.
I'm very good at the creatures I've interacted with, and
Cool.
otherwise, I don't like
Right.
books.
Right. This would be a. This is hope-free, fear-free, just a regular roll.
Oh, okay, 13.
Solid. Yeah. This is a poisonous flying snake. Just that's it.
Okay,
No mysterious things, no magic, just a poisonous flying snake.
cool.
They'll bite you
Then
and
I
will get
just
past
realized.
armor too. So
Okay. I don't think I've fully been using Thyra correctly, although, like, I think the rolls have been approximately the same, coincidentally, so that's fine. But so I'm going to try and use Thyra again here. So what I'm supposed to do is make a spell cast roll to connect with your companion and command them to take an action. And then I can spend a hope to add an experience, which is pretty much what I've been doing, but not thinking of it that way.
yeah, I was actually
So,
reviewing Rangers this morning too. So yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna make a spellcast roll and spend a hope to use her bold distraction feature to have her come in and attack the snake from above while it's
Ah.
looking at me.
So you guys do see the aerial battle going on.
Yeah. And so I'll spend a hope. Nice. Hell yeah. 25 with hope.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So let me erase that hope. And then, so that will be a d6 of damage, of physical damage. So that's a mushroom, a 6. It's a mushroom on the die. So it's a 6 damage, and then because I rolled with hope, if Ramaris's next action builds on Thyra's success, I get advantage. I'll read it out
Interesting.
loud.
Cool.
Yeah, on a success with hope, if your next action builds on their success, so Thyra's success, you gain advantage on the roll.
I like
And
that.
so since I rolled with hope, unless you're going to interrupt, I'll have Ramaris follow up with an
Good,
action
good,
that
good.
builds on that.
The poison snake hisses in pain as Thyra just kind of sink his claws into it and turns to bite Thyra. We'll see what happens.
Cool.
Right.
And then I'm going to follow up then.
Okay.
Can I do that? Because I think it was technically my turn to make the spellcast roll, but then Thyra goes, so I should give it to somebody else for now.
Your call.
Somebody else should
You
go.
guys have the hope.
I think it kind of makes sense organically for, I mean, if Thyra's making an attraction for you, I would say just go for it.
Cool. All right, then I'm gonna do a vicious entangle roll as my follow-up. I don't know. Is the creature in far range from Ramaris or more like close
Not
range?
far. Closer, but up fairly high. You're having an aerial battle. So I guess you could leap up.
Oh no, because so it's up on the staff on the mast, and Thyra's up there with it.
Well, it's flying too, so I was picturing kind of two flying things battling above the boat.
I see. Okay. Well then I think that I could cast. So is it? I guess is it at least in far range from Ramaris?
Much closer, yeah.
Oh, it's much closer than in
Yeah.
far range. I want it to be further. I want it to be in far range or at
Oh,
least.
sorry.
Sorry. That's what I'm looking for. Because I guess if a spell has a range of far, can I still cast it if it's in?
Yes, absolutely.
Close?
Far range is your
Oh, okay.
outside range, so you're good. It's only about
Got it,
20, 30
okay.
feet from you, so I'm assuming they're up in the air
Cool.
kind of battling, doing this deadly aerial dance.
Okay, well then I'm going to do a spellcast roll with Vicious Entangle. It is a 17 with Fear.
You got it. So Vicious Entangle, that's using just vines and stuff shooting up It is vines and stuff, right?
Uh-huh. Well, it just says on and yeah, it just does damage and restrain. So I'm just imagining, I guess I conjure vines up.
Sounds
Maybe,
good.
maybe some of the ropes on the boat. Remember,
Yeah,
That's
the
cute. I
ropes
like
on the
that.
we're
mast.
alive.
I like
That's
that. The
neat.
ropes on the
That's neat.
mast leap out and wrap around it.
Very anime moment. I like that.
Doing
So it comes up. Good.
So that's 4 physical damage and it's restrained.
Okay, so it takes another point, and it is restrained. It kind of just tumbles to the ground and slowly with the ropes, which are still squeezing it.
Cool. And that will be it for
Nice.
me. And I rolled with fear. So
Right. So yeah, my turn, and I get a fear, which I can't spend because I already got enough. So I'm going to spend some fear now. We're going to have Dresda go again. And actually, I take that back. Onto the surface of the boat, the hatch pops open. Scrambling out come 2 people. You can probably guess who. One is Thomas, and he's looking all like this. He's ready. It's not on a boat, but you get the idea.
What a POS.
Oh, yeah. And the other is Nixie, still looking a little sad, but she's starting to cast spells. So they both pop out on the front. So they're there now. So we've got a massive battle going on. So they are all there. I think I'm going to have Nixie go. Let me spend 2 fear to bring those opponents out. So I'm down to fear 10. Yeah, I'm going to spend an extra fear.
Why is my weasel behind him?
It was just AI stuff. I don't know. My bad. He's not.
It's very confusing.
It is.
Hallucination.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, the AI is hallucinating that day. Yeah. I didn't know AIs were invented in the 60s, but they do hallucinate a lot. Anyway.
I mean, that thing would haunt my nightmares too, I guess.
Oh, sure. That's what it's there for. So we've got Nixie, and she's going to do a certain spell, and she's going to do dour chanting. So she starts just kind of chanting this dismal, sad, magical spell. And I have to spend another fear for that, so I will. Dang, use all my fear. All right. Spend a fear to chant and roll a magical attack, and everyone within near range must mark off a hope if they succumb. So, here, for the enemies, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and roll her attack roll. If it beats your evasion, you mark off a hope. She's trying to eat away at your self-confidence. Here we go. Solid roll. So she's trying to kill all your guys' hope. So if it beats your evasion, mark off a hope, please.
Down 1 hope.
Okay.
does that include Ramaris
Yep.
as well? Or
Yep.
Okay.
You're right on the deck with her. It's everybody within the near
Cool.
range. So that would be all the opponents here.
Okay.
So yeah, she's pretty tough.
Sorry, you said are we marking a stress?
No, we're
if
marking
that
off a
was
hope.
above our-
Marking off a hope.
Oh, okay.
She's trying to destroy your hope. So that was a pretty costly thing I think she did.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We still got the gnome who's splashing around there in the water saying, get them, get them, get them. You guys are up.
Porus, Starlin, anything?
Silent, I'll let you go first.
Oh, am I
If
up?
you guys want to pass, I'll go again. That's
No,
No,
I'm just going to try and
that's not what
decipher this book. This is my task right now, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, what am I deciphering about the book? What is it written in?
all right.
Is there any?
Sure.
Should I roll an arcane check? Or
You know what?
I don't even know
Go
what it is.
ahead and give me a roll and do your. Let's see. Do your Arcana
What
check.
kind of roll?
Let's see. Presence, knowledge, probably knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay. 10 hope heavy.
Okay. Well, good news is you got a hope, and you guys can keep going. With a 10, you don't get a ton. There was a magical defense on it, which is since discharged. But there's also a magical tracker. You're more arcane oriented, so you can sense it better. There's a magical tracker in this thing. As long as the book is working, the gnome can track it.
Okay. Do I know what it says?
The book in general, it's kind of a ledger about their dealings, and with a 10, that's about all you can get. And they did look at some of the stuff in there.
So I don't sense any overarching themes yet. It's going to require more time.
Pretty much. Well, it was about the ledger, and it talked about assets, and they've kind of deciphered that means people, hostages, essentially.
So they kept track of their own crimes in this book. They're so
they used
smart.
the word assets, and that's about it. And they did date things. One thing that does stand out to you is, and we covered this earlier, the amount of food they were buying and stuff doesn't cover the amount of people or help that they had for rowers. It doesn't add up.
Are there any identification numbers or markers on any of the people or assets?
Nothing definitive.
Just a count.
It's like they're interchangeable cattle.
Okay, so that's good to know. Okay, that's helpful.
She did do that with Hope, so it's you guys' turn.
Okay.
Wait, sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
No. Mhm.
You know what? I'm going to roll another time. I'm going to look into it further. You guys go. I'm going to look into it further because I have a very specific question that's important.
All right, Porus.
Okay. How far away approximately would Nixie, was that her name?
Nixie, yes.
How far away would she be?
She's on the deck of the boat, so it might be a little hard for you to see. What, 25 feet?
They can see the appearance of a target. Okay, so I'd have to be able to see her.
You can probably see her head.
Yeah.
Actually, you could see her because
okay.
she's probably moved forwards to chant to get you guys in that spell.
Okay. If I can see her and she's within 30 to 100 feet, I'd like to cast Vicious Entangle on her.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. So let's see if you hit her.
Okay. Yeah.
Evasion's 11 for Nixie.
I rolled a 13 with fear.
You got her. You fed me, but you got her.
I did. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I do also, I don't know if it matters. I have what do you call that? An experience that I can add to that, but I suppose if I already beat her evasion, it doesn't really matter.
You don't have to then, no.
Okay. Then yes. I didn't roll damage. Apologies.
Oh, okay.
Probably a little helpful. As much as, of course, do I have to damage her?
Vicious Entangle's pretty vicious, so
okay.
You know what? You don't have to. You can withdraw the thorns from the vines if you want.
Maybe just a little thorny. Just a little. Can I withdraw like? We'll see what
minor pokes. Sure.
Forced minor damage.
Forced minor damage. Scratches. So you're scratching her with the vines instead of.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, 6 damage. Okay, 6. Yeah. Okay, she does take some damage on there.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's bleeding a bit. She looks a little more.
Don't move.
Don't move. You know, you become what you surround yourself with. Maybe this is just a lesson that this guy he's bad news bears, you know?
Are you the next Marcy?
Marcy? The little girl? Oh.
The mom.
Do you know about Marcy? This isn't the time. We'll talk about it later.
She kind of talks back and says, I know about Marcy. And
what he did to her, he'll do to you.
Oh,
so true. So true. This is definitely the time that we should talk about this, but you know.
Talk with this reaction.
You don't understand anything. You should leave. I don't want
to we don't know him like you do. You can fix him?
He's not broken. He actually saved my life before.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. We'll see if he does the same now. I'm so sorry. Seems like the only person he wants to save is his own kind. But, what do I
She
know? Just an ancient mushroom from an old forest. But okay. And Portia just kind of walks, just turns around. As much as it looks
Oh
like
god.
the mushroom's just rotating, the beard disappears.
She's looking at Horace and Gerard back and forth a little bit, and just seems sad. Seems like she hears your words. Seems a bit saddened by them, but just sticking by her what she believes. So yeah.
Bro.
Mm,
All right, was that
Yo,
with fear?
that was. Oh yeah, it's my turn. Okay, cool. So I think what we're gonna do. Let's see. Nixie went last. I'm going to go ahead and yeah, we're gonna do Thomas, and Thomas is going to charge, and the only person on deck is Ramaris. So Thomas is charging Ramaris right now with his 2 daggers
Yeah.
and trying to hit. 19. Jeez.
Yep.
Yep.
Hit.
Okay.
8 points of damage.
Okay, that
But
is. I'm gonna take off 1 armor to drop that to minor damage.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spend another fear and act again.
Oh, okay.
So it's what I do. Going to have. Let's go back to good old Dresda. And she's gonna just keep attacking. She's gonna try to take Gerard again. Just swings at. Jeez, I'm rolling like crazy today. She gets you again.
That'll hit.
It's
I'm going to use the I am your shield and mark a stress when he would take damage and interpose myself.
ouch, very brave. Here's a 12 points. So it's a good solid just right in your side. Just cuts.
Okay, mark a stress, and I
Nope,
can
can't
mark
mark any
any number
armor.
of armors.
Can't mark any
Oh,
armor because this is the bone breaker. It
that's
passes the
fair.
armor. So it's a heavy hit.
Okay.
She is dangerous.
It
And you guys are up.
is major damage.
I'd love to go.
Go for it.
And have Ramaris respond to this charge from this asshole cheater. And Ramaris is going to use his whip.
Fun.
We'll see. I'm not as good at it, but if it works, it'll be cool. Perhaps it's a 12 with hope.
12 just got him.
Awesome. So then that is going to be a d6 of physical damage. So 1 physical damage, but I'm going to spend 1 stress to force the enemy back to close range.
Okay, so it gets pushed back.
And then Ramaris is going to run as far as he can in the other direction, which I believe puts us in far
Opposite
range
sides of
from
the
each
ship.
other. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yes.
fair.
So
So you
trying to
guys are
get
facing
out of
off.
melee range of, like
You
as
did it.
far away from him as I can. Cool.
Gotcha.
And I rolled with hope, so I'm done.
Just to let you know, if it's his turn again, he can always run back up to you, right?
Sorry. I'm going to spend a hope also to use my
Okay.
ranger focus feature to temporarily make him my focus.
Right, so you get advantage, not advantage, +2, or dice rolls. I think it's your choice.
It's a couple different things, yeah. So, but it's all when I attack.
Right.
So I guess okay. So Han, I want to make sure I understand how distance works here. So we were in melee. Because he charged me. I pushed him
Yes.
back to close range, which is like
little past
15
melee.
to 30 feet.
Like 10 to 30 feet, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can move as far as close range on my turn, right?
Yeah, which puts
You're
you
probably
opposite sides of the ship.
roughly 60 feet away.
Okay, yeah. So I'm trying basically like we're approximately, within far range of each other
Yeah, sounds
at
good.
the end of this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. All right, good. And you
I'm
had
gonna
hope, right?
swing. Yep. So I'm gonna swing at Dresda with
Gotcha.
my polearm.
All right. Dresda just skewered your friend. And Dresda, while the blade's in you, as she pulls it out, she says, "Now you got something to cry about."
I wasn't crying before.
No, to Benchois.
To cry or not to cry? That is the question.
Alright.
Deliciously macabre.
On this one.
So emotionally unhealthy. Just like,
I got a 24 with fear.
Oh, solid. You got her.
No, wait, look.
And as he hits her, I say, some men bring flowers, others bring trauma, but at least flowers die quietly.
Well, find him.
And because it worked so well the
Should've
first
been a bard, man.
time, I'm also going to attempt to kick her off, as it is clearly a winning
Oh
strategy.
god, the same thing. Oh, that's epic.
So that is 17 damage, and she gets
Solid. Damn.
knocked back.
Okay, she's gonna take a few in the armor. And yeah. And she is knocked back. There's nothing they can do about that, is it? It's just boom, and she goes
Yeah, there's no
flying.
save. It's just they're knocked back.
Yeah, she goes flying and splashes into the water next to the gnome. So
I
yeah,
love being fallen. Fallens are great.
it's
Yeah,
very fond of it.
fun.
Yes. So knock her
Uh,
into the water. She's flashed. Sorry, I publicly apologize.
I need to get a spray bottle so I can just every time he. No. Stop it.
And I will use my
Washed up.
movement to attempt to board the ship to help out Romaris.
Okay, you rolled with hope, didn't you? Or did you roll with fear? You rolled
It
with
was
fear.
a 24 with fear, so a high roll.
You still
with
get your
fear.
movement though, right?
Yeah, so I'll use my movement to either run or jump or whatever it takes to try and get on board the ship.
Okay, that sounds good. So just climbing up there. Just give you a quick no high stakes agility roll. Because it was like
and then Doc,
below a 5, you can't skill it for some reason.
Jock, when I dropped damage on Thomas, I missed the order of operations, but because of the Ranger's focus, he should take a stress. That's what it
Okay, so you
is.
did a focus first and then the thing. Got it.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be I spend a hope to make an attack against the target. So I
Yes.
was supposed to do that first before the whip attack.
Okay, that works great. No problem. He is now stressed.
Thank you.
I mean, even further. You guys. Actually, I'm going to give him another stress. Because you guys are stressing him like crazy earlier today. So you get another stress too, because, yeah.
Really pile on the mental damage. Would trying to either board the gangway or just jump directly onto the ship count as a dangerous cliff or ledge or harsh environment? Basically, I'm trying to decide if my
Yeah,
Ridgeborn
you can use that for
heritage
sure.
would help me here.
That's
okay.
you built for it, yeah. But it's easy for you if you just get a below a 5, you're gonna trip up.
I'm light on my feet. That is a 28.
Oh my god. Yeah, you just yeah. You're fine.
What
You're
about
now
Thomas?
on the
So,
boat. Thomas
I'm,
looks terrified seeing you. Nixie's just
building a fawn army.
I guess you are. That'd be pretty intimidating. All right, but that was with fear. So it pops over to these guys. I think. Yeah, I'm wondering if. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and. You guys are good. So I'm going to. Yeah. Let's fight dirty. I'm gonna have the entangled poisonous stake go free because I'm spending a fear to do that. So the entangled snake is now free. Okay, entangled snake is going to attack. Oh, I forgot your bird's name. I'm sorry.
Thyra.
Ira.
Like a thyroid with rings.
Ew.
No.
So 19. Jesus, I am rolling hot.
It's a good thing that Ramaris is not smart enough to know what a thyroid is. Okay, so I think that that definitely hits, yeah. Evasion is 10.
Okay, the D4 is the regular damage, the physical damage. The D6 is poison. Totals 9 points, which is pretty large. Just
Except for
sinks into your
because it's
bird.
against Thyra. So the way it says, when your companion would take any amount of damage, they mark a stress. So I think I just mark 1 stress. But she's only got 3 to mark, so.
Okay, sounds good. That's a stress. So she's been heavily stressed at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend another fear and go again because it's fun.
Yeah.
And I think yeah, this is pretty funny. I had some ridiculous spells for the gnome. I'm gonna do one as he's treading water and spitting out and trying desperately not to drown. He's gonna start chanting, and he's just gonna start chanting, fish bait, and he starts kind of chanting about that. And he is going to focus this time. Gerard, you're out of his vision. You're on the boat dock, so he can't do you anymore. So
I'm on the boat itself.
He's on the boat.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we're gonna go for Benchois or Porus. Porus, you're visible too, right? You haven't walked too far away. I'm gonna roll it randomly. On a 1, it's gonna be Benchois. 2 is Porus. Porus, sorry about that. So fish bait, you're fish bait. And what happens is I'm gonna make a magical attack. Let's see if it works. Oh my god. It's a critical hit, so I'm gonna double the damage on this. All right, so if it hits, and it did, so here's what fish bait does. All these birds from the sky, all these seagulls apparently, just start attacking you, pecking you, trying to eat you. There's tons of them.
Of course it's Porus.
It is. You have to mark a stress, but since I had a critical on this, mark 2 stresses. So Porus is extremely stressed out. 2 stresses on that.
I mean, it's the third animal to try. No, fourth.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't. Oh,
that's in like 12 hours.
It's actually the second bird in like 20 minutes.
Someone tries to eat you every game. You're right. Too weird. All right, it's your guys' turn.
Are the birds still attacking me?
No, that was just for this turn. So you took 2 stress. That's fine.
So then I don't have to try and talk to them.
Well, unless he does it next time, you know.
Okay, let's see. Unless somebody has something else to do. Well, you know what? I really don't know if I can risk that. Here, I'm gonna let someone else
go. Given he is still attacking us, I am going to get out my grappler and walk over and say something jeery like, going fishing, and try and fling the grappler at him.
Go for it.
Here we go. That is...
He's only got a 10 evasion, so...
A 13 with fear.
Yay. I mean, sorry. Yeah.
Right. So this is going to do 4 physical damage, and the grappler is on a successful attack, you can pull the target into melee range, so it literally looks like a hook.
You're pulling him out of the water back onto the dock?
I'm pulling him like close to the dock.
Okay, so it's literally fishing and pulling him. You're not
Yeah,
pulling
like
him
I
out of the
literally
water.
like hooked him. Yeah.
Don't eat me, you barbarian! All right, so you pulled him in. Wonderful. It is their turn. He is freaking out, so I'm going to have him attack you this time. And this time he starts chanting a different spell. And he starts doing rest and rot, you, rest and rot. And he starts chanting that. And this time, if he hits, you have to mark an armor slot. So let's see what happens. Look at this. I'm rolling like crazy. So, yeah, you have to mark an armor slot, Benchwa. And your guys' turn now.
Okay. I will mark the armor.
I'm taking it.
Yeah, you go, Jared.
All right.
This is like the most polite game ever, isn't it? I mean, it just is. Would you like to go?
We just want to take
All right,
turns, you know,
so
even if we're all dying.
I'm next to Mars, right? It's like we are far from Nixie and Thomas.
Yeah, Nixie and Thomas are on the yeah, Nixie's about halfway in the deck. Thomas is the far end because Ramaris did that. Ramaris is at the back end of the ship. Thomas is on the bow, if that works for everybody. We'll do it that way? Yeah.
I'm going to start hacking at the mooring lines again.
Oh my god. Okay. Remember, there's 2 ropes
So
holding it.
Yep, whatever lines are on the aft end of the ship, I'm just going to try and hit them.
All right. You do it. Then you just do it. You'll take your action, right? But you just do it, and you just start sawing away. And you're not worried about stealth this time. You just chop it off. One rope is gone. It starts to slowly move a little bit out. Nice.
I'm gonna call to Dresda that she really needs to start taking better care of her ship.
I'll drown you for this. All right. I guess that's you guys' round. You want to go ahead and is that a hope or a fear? I don't even know. Let's have you.
I can roll for it if you want.
You know, why not? Let's go ahead.
Just straight up whichever one's higher.
Yeah, let's do that.
It is with fear.
Okay, so jump back over to my stuff. And we're gonna have Dresda turn and attack. And Benchwa, you jumped in front of her blade last time. She says
She's in the water.
Oh, she is. God, you're absolutely right. That just sucks for her.
I really hope that armor's not heavy.
That's true too. That's a good point. I'm gonna spend a fear to have her get out of that predicament and climb up a rope and roll onto the dock. And a 5 fear. Gonna conserve a little bit. You guys are up.
I'd like to go then. And I will have Ramaris shoot at Thomas, who is his ranger focus.
I think you get a +2 for that, or dice roll.
No, I don't get a +2 for it. I do roll a 17 with hope.
Very good.
And then I'm going to spend 3 hope, which is all of my hope, to use my feature Hold Them Off. When you succeed in attack with a weapon, use that same roll against 2 additional adversaries within range of the attack. So I'll use it against the winged snake and against Nixie.
Nice, yeah.
So that is a 17 to hit any of those.
You got
and then
everybody.
Do I roll the same damage for all 3 or different damage?
I think you roll once and just everybody gets it.
Okay.
I mean, you can call it. If you want to roll separate, you can.
No, I'm fine with that. I got a 9.
Very good.
And Thomas must mark a stress.
He's very stressed now. He's very stressed. He's sitting there swearing, getting red. He's bloody now, too. The flying snake is down. So that's it for Flying Snake. He just drops out of the sky, literally, as boom, hits the deck with a thud. Flying Snake is down. And we have Nixie. First time she's been hit before a bit. She's got 2 marks on her. So 9 points.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking pretty damn wounded now. She really is. And she looks over to you and she kind of staggers a bit, holds out her hand like she's going to start to cast a spell. Says, "I'm sorry." Was that hope or fear? Hope. Go for it.
Hope.
If you're sorry, you can stop. We don't want to hurt you, but we will.
She looks over at you hopefully, and she looks back at Thomas to see what he's going to say about that.
Is the ship still drifting away?
Starting to. It's still moored on the aft where Ramar's is.
And just for, because I know that, well, no, I guess Porus has been on the ship, but I don't know necessarily where this door is that Gerard was talking about, or would I know?
You
kind
know
of
it's
the
a hatch
general
leading
location
down
of it?
to the below deck.
Okay. It's below deck, and there's nothing, like there'd be a porthole potentially closer to the bottom of the ship that's not underwater per se. Do I see portholes in the side of the ship?
You do not. You do not.
don't.
This ship, they
Dang
do
it.
not want portals.
Good, I really wanted
good
to turn into an octopus.
That'd be cool.
Try and get to the side.
Yes.
Do I see
You
anything?
can come out of the
'Cause
water. You can kind of.
But they're really good at squeezing into ridiculously small places that don't make sense. Do I see anything along the side of the ship that is like, it's like there's a hole there, and you don't think anything could get in there, but an octopus can. They are escape artists. They're fascinating.
I'm open to suggestions. What do you guys think?
Please.
As someone that inspects ships, generally you don't want holes in your ship.
No, not like a window.
You could squeeze through the
like
screen door. So.
Like the giant hole at the bottom of it that clearly everyone can swim in and out of. No, I'm just joking with that one, but nothing. There's no
Submarine.
part of it. You are the marine inspector, but there's no general part that nothing.
I mean, there are holes inside the ships, but they usually lead to things that would like chop you up or kill you. So.
Darn it. Okay.
Sorry, you've heard it from the marine inspector. I mean.
I know. I hate it. You don't inspect old boats though.
That's true. Maybe an old wooden boat.
Inspect new ones.
You know what? Maybe they missed last time they had it dry docked and they were tarring the bottom, and maybe they missed the spot and there's just a little crack that. No?
Or just like, did like the old ships have? I'm like, I need to look up a picture.
With
of an old
apologies, I
boat.
think I've got to shut this train of thought down. I don't think it's going to work.
Okay, fine. Chris does not have anything at this point.
This has been a little hole in the bottom of the ship. No. Good try.
I tried.
Very good try.
Darn.
We could
You guys
throw
are
you
up?
at it and see if the hole
There you
opens
go.
up. Maybe you turn
Octopus
into
missiles.
something really hard.
Slingapus.
Why don't you eat a hole? How long would it take
Ah.
you? You
I
can
don't know.
sit there and like find like a crack and like sit there and eat at it, right? Like
Doc is so over this
With your little
conversation.
beak.
He's like, you can't get in.
that's what you eat, right? Like wood and decaying. You could maybe.
Oh, there
But
we
I'd
go.
have
I
to
don't know,
turn
how
into
long
an
would it take?
octopus first.
You morph into a Torito worm.
A
She'd be
mushroom would
done in
not
time
fare
to
well in the
congratulate the
water.
winners.
In 6 to 8 months, that ship is toast.
There you go.
It's like a barnacle. She's just gonna stay stuck as a barnacle.
never
on
saw
the bottom.
She's a patient mushroom. The barnacles are the mushrooms of the sea.
Whatever happened?
You can.
Whatever happened to Porus? She's still
A
working
ghost ship with
away
a
at the
mushroom
bottom of
on
the
the
ship.
side. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. Distracting. Unless I can see Thomas, I don't think I have anything.
Are you on the side of the ship with me on the dock? We're still on the dock, correct? Or are you
Yeah.
up on the ship, Porus?
I'm
Horse is
not.
still
I'm
on
next
the
to
dock.
you. Mhm.
Yeah, Ventura and
Okay.
Porus are still on the dock. Oh, Sarlin is too.
So having been in an outnumbered positions in the past, this is when he starts to think about. Now we did the unstoppable thing last round, but I can't remember if we interposed a long rest between the two. I still have
You
it
did have a long
marked, but
rest
I don't.
before this, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So I just would like to activate my class feature and become unstoppable,
I remember that.
allows me to use the 1d4 and when I start making damage rolls and kind of retrospectively do it for the damage roll that I did from last turn. And then seeing the other person roll onto the dock, now feeling like semi like overwhelmed by two people at once.
Mm.
He'll activate that, and then he's going to use his glowing rings to take the guy from the hook and like try and attack him again.
All right, so you're attacking the little gnome in the water, literally like a big shiny hook. Go for it.
Yep. Come on, baby. That is a dirty 20 with hope. Dirty
Got him.
20 with hope.
You done him dirty. You got him.
That is gonna be 8 magical damage.
That's wonderful, and I hate to
5.
hear that because he starts to just sink. And it just eyes close and bubbles come up. Ew.
And then I'll just turn to look at the
I'm
other
sure he'll be fine.
person.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
What?
All right, so he is out. Balloon the gnome is now drowning. So, ew. Well done. So that was with hope.
Mhm.
Beautiful. You guys are still up.
And the one woman's coming onto the dock.
She just rolled onto the dock. He used a fear to
just
get
rolled on.
First
up out
mate.
of the water.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, not onto the dock. She's going. No, I'm sorry. Onto the dock. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
She's still prone. She's on the ground on the dock. A pile of wet, angry orc.
If anyone doesn't want to go, I can go then.
Go for it, please.
Okay. I'll
Hold on.
cast
I'd like to actually roll real quick.
Of course.
Well, I can.
Yep.
Can I do another roll? Like I'm not sure how this works because I want to use my experience, which I have. I don't know how this with this system. I don't know.
Yeah,
it just says like it says like +2. Like you can use your experience with stuff, and like some of my stuff is based around like if you roll with experience.
Basically, you can use an experience. Probably gives you like a +2. If you use a hope to spend, and then you can use that and add it to a roll.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
To do what?
I would like to see, knowing about like books and tomes and things that are bound to people that way. If this book, if it's the cover that is bound to somebody or the pages themselves. I'm trying to click on. How do I roll? Is that just like a? What is that?
What experience
die
are
is
you
that
using?
even?
You just
High
add 2 at the
priestess.
bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll +2.
So I would use high priestess for like a knowledge check, I guess. Is that how that works?
Yeah, it'll be a knowledge check. Yeah, and then what experience are you using? You've got a few experiences, right?
High priestess.
Okay, that would work.
She's of a high priestess line, so
Sounds
she
good.
would be familiar with spell books and certain things.
Okay. Give me a roll.
So, oh, holy crap. It's a crit. 25 before I even add anything.
So you keep the hope
Damn,
going too.
okay.
So that's great.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, basically, it's. I was kind of thinking the whole book, but I like how you put that. So we're gonna do the cover, back cover, the whole thing, the spine of the book, everything in there. The only way to remove it is if you remove from the protection of the book with a crit, is if you remove one page at a time, very carefully sliced, without pulling it, without yanking it from the spine, because the spine will detect it. Carefully cutting it near the spine to release one page at a time.
How many pages is this?
There's a lot of blank pages in there too, but there's about 60 pages in there.
I'm gonna start cutting.
Okay, you know you guys are in a fight too, right?
Well, I'm off by myself a little. I'm not right. I thought this was known. Yeah, I retreated a bit, like
Okay.
so that because he knows where the book is, so I want to be off from everybody else. That's why I haven't been helping.
Okay, so
I'm protecting the book.
you're cutting pages as quick as you can.
Yes.
Okay, you'll be doing that
Anything
while
relevant.
they're battling. Got it. Sounds good.
Also,
Okay, cool.
I don't know if you stepped away, but the little gnome dude, he be drowning in the water. He be dead.
He's fish food.
Sorry,
Would she
interrupted
sense
you.
that?
Objection.
What's that?
Would she sense that the owner of the book was like,
Oh, that's a
their
really
life
good
force was
question. That's a
fading?
great question. While you're doing that, Sarlin, you sense that the magic spell is suddenly going frantic, looking for the owner. And then it kind of flickers out.
Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna do it though, because it's still a
Great point.
bargaining chip as far as I know. So
Okay,
I'm gonna take the
cool.
pages that I want and leave the rest.
All right, so Sarlin is committing library crimes, and you guys are up.
I'd like to cast Vicious Entangle on the first mate. So I don't like her
You got it.
sword.
All right, so she's
Okay.
laying there all
Take it away.
sodding wet and just vicious tangle. See if you get her.
Mhm.
She's pretty invasive.
That was a 20, but with fear.
You got her. You absolutely got her. So yeah, so she is now entangled. Damage too, I'm assuming.
Yes. 8.
Pretty solid.
You really sliced my friend there. It was not very nice. I think we've been more than reasonable.
She's like struggling to get out of this thing. She's like, I'll show you how reasonable I can be.
I think you've already
Damage.
shown me that. No, it's unreasonable.
I'm sorry, that was
I
8
just
damage?
said that. Yes.
Thanks. Okay. She's kind of hurt. She's very angry at the same time. All right, good stuff. Was that with hope or fear? I'm sorry.
Fear,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that's right. Okay, so she's stuck at the moment. Nixie's also stuck at the moment. Wow, you guys are good at that stuff. I'm going to spend 3 fear.
Big spender.
Big reasons. The hatch pops open. Those of you on the dock can't quite see it from this angle yet, but you see the guy's hat when it comes out there. Feathers in it. Very nice captain's hat. Captain of the ship has come up. Sounds of battle on deck. Captain of the ship has come up. He's got the nice big sword and everything, and comes out there, and he's just all smiles. This is him, Captain Ergen. And draws a sword immediately, like it's just a very matter of fact, and just sighs. Whatever, yeah? What's the meaning of this? Stand down immediately, or be cut down immediately.
We're here just looking for missing people that we believe to be your assets. Release them all now and we will leave peacefully.
His eyebrows raise, giving it away as you say assets. And he kind of grins a bit and says, unless you'd like to be another missing person, you should leave. Bonds, 2 of you. You look similar. Shall they bear you together? And he's going to attack. I spent my 3 fear. So
Oh,
here
I
we
was
go.
about to say, I'm fucking charging this bastard.
There you go. All right, the captain is going to attack. He draws his blade, and he's going to take a slice. And he's not getting close to anybody, but he's going to take a slice. And he's going to attack 2 people in range with this one slice. And you guys feel the blade, the wind of the blade, as it goes to attack you. This is going to be Gerard and Ramaris both with us. Oh my god, total miss, I think. 8.
Finally.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
luck ran out.
Even
So his
misses me.
vicious martial magic does not work. So yeah, he looks quite perturbed, looks at his blade, looks back at you guys.
Is this
Quiver
thing
of
on?
concern in his eyes, and that's it. You guys are up.
Where is he in relation to Nixie and Thomas?
Kind of more toward the back of the ship. So I think you're heading toward there to cut the other line. I'm not sure. So more toward where Ramaris is. What do you guys
I don't
want to do?
necessarily want to kill them, but I feel like if I attack again, I might kill one or more. So if someone else wants to take an action, you're welcome to. Otherwise, somebody dies.
Thank you for food.
I don't know. He just attacked us. I'm happy to attack him right back.
Kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Murder
I will.
hobos.
I will do my Caprine leap. Mm.
You
And
go flying.
mm-hmm. I will. So I just do a melee attack. Okay.
Basically, yeah. I think you just kind of leap up and.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you get plus
That's what I
1 to the attack, don't you? Wait, no, that's a different ability. Never mind.
Let's see. Yeah. Oof. So that is a 12 with fear.
You missed him by
But
1.
I'm gonna. Oh, farts, and I don't have hope. Never mind. Okay, I missed him by 1. That's what happened.
He just barely dodges out of the way.
Oof.
He doesn't look as
And I
brave
can't-
close up either. He's looking at you. Like, what the hell are you doing? Back up.
And so, Ramaris will jump up and like kick out at him, and he's just like, "We are related, but my brother actually knows how to do this. Back off."
He laughs a bit, seemingly delighted. He kind of looks you up and down for a minute and he says, I think I could use you guys for food. You're a part goat, right? Was that attack with fear? I'm sorry.
I was with fear. Yep.
Okay, cool. He's going to attack back. He's going to take a few steps back and do the same swipe and attack you both again. So here we go. Well, hit anyone?
Ooh, close.
It does hit
Gerard,
me.
Mars, it does hit you.
It does not hit
Oh
me.
wow,
My
Mars
ability-
dances away.
One of my abilities is just an evasion bump.
It's very misleading. He's looking at Ramaris. Ramaris dances away. Gerard, you got hit by it. It's a hard hit. 9 points.
Okay, that is medium, so I will mark an armor to bring it to minor.
Sounds good. You guys are up.
I'd like to add
Uh,
something.
Go for it.
I want to join you guys. So, knowing that the spell is done, I'm going to just rip the pages out quickly, the ones that I want. And I'm going to stash them under a rock nearby. And I'm going to try and join the rest of them with what's left of the book.
Okay, you go running up with a book with a few pages missing.
No, notice. All right, sorry, go ahead. I'm joining you guys, so.
Okay. After hearing Amara say that his brother knows how to do this, I will show that I do indeed know how to do this, and I will attack the captain.
All right.
How far is he from me? What is his range?
Let's call it about 20 feet. You're fine.
Okay. So I will do the Caprine leap, run up, and swing. There's a 12 with fear because we apparently will only ever roll with fear.
Ramaris knows a 12 comes really close, but doesn't quite hit.
Yeah, alas.
He's evasion 13. You guys are coming super close. Your hosts go right past his face. Very close.
Actually, can I use Witch's Charm on that?
Can ya?
When you or an ally within far range rolls a failure on an action roll, you can spend 3 hope to change it into a success with fear instead.
You can.
You
Spending the hope.
connect.
Woo!
Yes.
You know, as luck would have it, maybe there's witchcraft involved. Right into his jaw.
Heck yeah. Also have an ability, Courage. When I fail a roll of fear, I gain hope. So doesn't do anything to the roll, but I do gain hope, and I will roll damage.
Nice.
That is 11.
Whew.
Pretty solid. He grunts. Blood splatters out of his mouth. He turns to face you. Wipes it away a bit. Hey guys, dance like you're on the dance floor. Let's see if I can dance too. So, nice hit. That was with fear, right?
With fear, yes.
I just want to double check. Alright, I'm going to keep the stage up here. He's going to do the same thing again. Just kind of desperately take a few steps back, about 10, 15 feet, and slice upwards. Trying to get you both
As he
again.
tends to leave melee range, I can take an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Do it.
You have
It is
that.
it's a warrior class feature. Not everyone can do it.
Nice.
So I take a standard weapon attack roll. That is a 23 with hope.
Boo!
Damn.
And I can choose to either prevent his movement, move with him, or just do damage. And this time I think I will just do damage. That is 10.
10 points. Solid.
Sorry, that was obnoxious.
There you go. He gets hit. He staggers back. The escape cost him a lot. Started looking a bit ragged. Hair. And kind of glares at you, grinning a bit. Now I'm totally into it. And he's gonna do that slice up. Try to get you guys. Jesus. Got high rolls here. Ramara, she didn't even dodge that one, I don't think.
Nope, I did not.
Cracks. The blade doesn't touch you, but it just cuts you anyway. 13. Very solid roll. 13 damage for both of you.
Oh, good. He's hexed. The captain is now hexed.
I'll take 1 HP and 1 armor.
I took both his HP.
Sounds good. You guys are up.
Sarlin, did you need to take an action to hex him, or did that happen
I
automatically?
think it's a reaction, isn't it? Or is it an action?
I believe it's a reaction. I can just do it.
I'm not sure.
I can't cast other things like that, but I think so.
I'm trying to remember. I
I'll
know some
double
of those
check.
are. Cool, appreciate it.
And Sarlin, have you caught up with us on the dock yet?
Oh yeah, I'm up on there. That's why I'm
Yeah.
seeing this happening, and I'm casting from afar to
Okay.
kind of help.
Perfect.
I would like to walk up to the first mate with her. She's vulnerable, right? She's laying on the deck.
She is. She's entangled now, so you have advantage.
And she's entangled. I would like to put my foot on her shoulder and, in Batman-like style, ask her who she works for. So, who exactly is your employer?
Ah, the captain! On the deck now. I'm sure you'll meet him soon.
And then I say, very well, and I will attack again to try and knock her out.
Hex is indeed a reaction for me, so yes.
Cool, perfect. All right, Benjamin, go for it.
All right. That
You have advantage on the attack.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to add advantage. Let me Add advantage there. So that's a hit. It's a
Good.
19. Let me add advantage
yeah.
anyway.
Just for fun, just to rub it in.
Just to rub it in.
Gotcha.
And then the damage roll. So that's a 21, and the damage is full damage, 13.
Solid.
Nice.
13. And it's magical damage with the intent to kind of like knock her out.
She's hurting. She's still awake, still firing, but she's hurting. Nice.
That bumps
Good,
my
good.
unstoppable to 2.
All right. How was that attack? Was that was fear heavy or hope heavy?
It was fear heavy.
Gotcha.
Mm.
You guys rolled a lot of fears, so thank you. Thank you all. Okay. I think it's time. I think one of the strongest weapons I've got is actually Nixie. And she's going to start doing more of that downward chanting. So all of you guys, let's see if she can get you. And everybody who hears this has to mark off a hope. Here we go.
Oh no.
Now, if we don't
Solid.
have a hope to mark off,
You have to mark off a point, a hit point. What's that? You're muted, Marcy.
I'm pretty low.
I just said, if you're talking about me, I said, oh my gosh.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, everyone takes a point off.
which
As a rem-
I don't know if y'all have discussed this, but I only recently read what death moves are in Daggerheart, and they're so cool.
They are. They give a lot of choice to the players. I like that.
Yeah.
As a reminder, for any creature that's hexed, action and damage rolls against a hexed creature gain a bonus point equal to my tier, which is 1.
We got the captain hexed, so any damage, yeah, get an extra bonus. Good. It'll be tier 2 after today. All right, whatever you guys want to do.
I will send in. So Thomas is still on deck, right? Thomas,
Thomas
Nixie, and the
is on deck.
captain are
Yeah.
all okay. So I'm gonna send in Thyra against Thomas.
Okay. Thomas has been pretty hurt. He's been stressed out. And he's been pretty damaged.
Yeah.
I jumped. There's no way.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll call
As
on Thyra
Thyra
against
is
him.
coming toward him and he sees this, he looks to you, Mars, and says, "Call off your bird. I'll give you Judy. Call off your bird."
Ramars will whistle and Thyra will hold up for a second, and he's like, "We want them all, not just Judy."
He looks over to the captain. Go ahead and make a presence roll.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Critical success. 4 and 4.
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
Wow.
You get some hope back.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ooh, I do.
You get hope back. Yeah. Yeah. He looks over to the captain. The captain is hexed. Just got kicked in the face. Not in the best mood, and he's taken a bit of damage. He's doing okay. But he takes this cutlass and he kind of sticks it into the deck for a moment. Not like disarming himself, but just right in front of him, posing for a moment. Kind of stroking his beard and says, "Why don't we call it a day? I'll set you up with some drinking buddies and go enjoy yourself. Sound good? You
If
ever
you
turn
release
a
the assets,
certain book, I'll set you up with some drinking buddies. Sound good? Let's
I'll
do that."
hold the book up. This book?
That's the one. Good lass. Now, get your drinking buddies for you. Leave the book right there off my ship. I'll send you some
Oh,
drinking
I
buddies.
do love a good bargain.
No,
No, I think you need to bring out your assets right now, and we'll leave with them and leave the book here.
Mhm.
You get to do a presence roll now.
I think that hers is likely better than Ramars's.
Maybe.
While
I
she's
mean,
doing that, I shout
we
out,
have
should I hit
very
her
few
again?
bonuses.
Well, it's not going to be as good as that critical
Yeah,
success.
well, but that had nothing to do with Remy. That was all Thyra.
Mine is 19, fear heavy.
It's solid too. I'll take the fear, by the way. Brings me to 3. 19 solid. I'm going to roll a reaction for him to see where if I get close. Just, yeah, he's like, all right, drinking buddies coming up. Everyone, to me. And people do. And it takes a minute for if you let them unentangle themselves, they can. So they're going to work on that. And then they go below, the captain stays up. And they march up. 5 people.
No. I said all of them.
This is all of them, lass. This is it. They march
That's all
up
that's
5
left.
people. What's that?
Can I do, what is that? Like a knowledge? Was that knowledge or presence, or I'm trying to see if he's lying.
Oh,
Instinct?
yeah, that would absolutely be an instinct. Yeah, let's do that.
Great. 5. Hope heavy though.
I'm sure it's fine.
All right.
Ramars,
I guess
I
we're
want to
just taking-
search the hold where they were kept. And he's
That's what
just
comes
gonna
out.
walk in.
You
Okay.
got a total of 6 people.
Why
there.
don't we just ask the prisoners? Like, is this
Oh.
all of you?
Yeah,
Fair.
one of them is Judy. Porus, you know exactly what she looks like because the mycelial network, if I'm saying that right,
Yeah.
got to you. Oh god, I remember that Star Trek flashback. They used that in that. If you ever saw that one, anyway. So,
Or The Last of Us, huh?
oh god. Anyway, no zombies at the moment.
But I have, and I appreciate it.
So yeah, that's exactly what Judy looks like, and she's there, and she goes, "No,
Hi,
this
Judy.
is it." Hi, hello. She's looking around. They don't look like they've been abused or anything like that. Some of them look very, very drained, very just tired, just maybe malnutritioned in ways, but they've been fed and stuff. So it's weird. Look like they're suffering some kind of internal, maybe an internal disease or something like that. It's hard to describe.
Enervated.
That's a great word for it. Yeah, just drained in some way. But Judy said, "Yeah, this is all of us. Get over there. Go. You're free to leave. These are your new drinking buddies. Go." And he motions to Dresden to
Why
go
do
get the
you
ship.
keep what? These are. Why does he keep calling them drinking buddies?
He smiles because that's what they are. That's what they are, boy. They're your drinking buddies now. Go enjoy.
Okay. I will escort them off the ship. I will stand down.
As they're coming with us, I'll hold the book up and put it down on the deck and back up and leave it.
Gotcha. Sounds good. He sends Dresden to collect the book. She does, glaring at you guys, and goes back up, limping, but goes back up. And they all get on the ship, and they're kind of just watching you guys leave, including the 6 prisoners.
Maybe walk a little faster. I don't want them to look through it. Guys, let's just keep up the pace. Come on.
I'll do it next time, Dresden.
Limp faster. Limp faster.
Limp faster. That's great.
Everyone smile. Everyone smile.
Yep. So you do. You
Serpentine,
walk away,
serpentine.
and you get a decent distance where you're pretty sure things are fine. And you did it. You got all of them there. All of them is a little mix of people. Basically, their stories are that they were essentially shanghaied, and some of the older ones, last one, Well, here. Judy was the most recent. The three last, Eslin, the human companion, she's Irene, halfling dancer woman, and Rudy, a human construction worker. Those three have been there the longest, and they're the most drained looking. And they've seen actual service on board the ship. And as you guys, I'm assuming you're heading to a tavern for food and drink for them and stuff, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
They
I will
just straight to
offer
the tavern
the-
where Judy's daughter is.
Yeah, the
Ah,
soul.
that's
Yeah,
true.
the
Okay, so you go
chalice.
to Marcy's apartment.
I will offer them a hard-boiled egg.
Oh,
I will get you guys up to date on, by the way, that book had been relieved of all its important pages, just so that you guys know. They're
Put
in
out my fist to give you a fist bump.
they're in an undisclosed location.
Excellent job, Sarlin.
We should make sure that they get somewhere secure.
Are you going to Marcy's apartment? A tavern?
The poison chalice, I think it was called.
Boys, yeah.
Does it look like rain?
Not at the moment. A little cloudy, but no rain.
We're okay.
So you go there, and Marcy's sitting there. And she just, Mom! She gets up, runs over, grabs her. Very sweet reunion. The others are there. A lot of them sit down, pick your poison, and they look up, say, "Hey, is it okay if we get something to eat? Is that okay?" Because they don't have any money, of course.
Oh, of course.
They appreciate it. Their story unfolds. And the last three, Eslin, Tyrene, and Rudy, tell the story, which they've told the others, of how they've actually seen service, which means they were manacled to row when things got calm or when they needed extra speed. Manacled to row, and their life force from those manacles powered the other things in the boxes. The other things in those boxes were skeletons, which would come out and sit next to them and basically row with them. Those were the other powers of the ship that they didn't need to feed or anything like that. And so that's how they got so drained and just, that's why those three are actually literally starting to die. But they're probably going to be okay now.
People did the work of 15.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what was going on with that. And that's how
Can
they kept
I-
things going.
Can I buy them extra food? Just like
They're very
what
thankful.
they said, but double.
They're very thankful. The cat lady
Sure.
bartender is very sympathetic, and yeah. So you guys
I
get a
will-
lot of good food and drink.
Request the necklace.
Oh yeah. Marcy absolutely happily gives it to you. Gives you a hug. Thank you all. Thank you all. And you did it, guys.
Woo!
And in time for the wine festival, which we will need after a day like today.
Right.
There you go.
Yes, the wine festival.
Oh, and you
Can I
guys
ask
move up,
Marcy-
by the way. So you're now level 2, tier 2. Yay.
Can I ask
Okay,
Marcy before we
so-
leave
Happy
her?
birthday. Of course.
Okay, I just want to know what the significance. So, Marcy, can I ask what the significance of this necklace is?
My mom gave it to me when I was little, and I just love it. And it's my most precious thing.
Gerard, do we need the necklace?
We need it.
This
It
is the
must
payment
be
for the job.
it's
Well
the
done.
payment. He's right, and it's balance for payment. It's important.
That
important
necklace
for
bought her mother's life
as well.
and 4 others. It's an even trade.
Marcy says, it's fine. I have the most important thing now. And she hugs her mom again.
Oh, this is so
No.
true. This is very wise.
They
You're wise
say-
beyond your years, Marcy.
Yes. They say
Pretty
peace
amazing.
of mind is priceless, but
Guys
we
did
can
great.
charge for it anyways. Yes.
And with that, I'm going to cut the stream.